That's so creepy. Why would you do that?
You can't even fuck with people on their phones anymore. You do that, you call somebody and like try and crank call them. They'll just be like, asshole, I see your phone number. Be like, son of a bitch.
We're live.
Technology.
We are live. Hello.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Hello.
Yo.
The Forgotten Prince, Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, brought to you by the wonderful Geeks and Geeklets. Was that somebody all right?
Yeah, everybody's right.
Okay.
We're good. We're not dead. We're fine.
From last episode, if you forgot,
You'd talk right into your mic, baby. You're too quiet.
Oh my God, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind here in a second.
Drew has a very directional voice.
He does. No, if he's not talking directly into it, you can't hear him.
Yeah.
Maybe if you'd all open your motherfucking ears up.
Well, I can tell you that
All
that
right.
registers you low.
So here we go. Can you guys hear me now? Am I loud?
Now you're pitchy.
I'm gonna fucking pitch.
Yes.
Out. I'm pitching out. All right. So from last episode, what we had happen was the party discovered Undercholt, which is maybe Undercholt or not Undercholt. We don't know. They met a very familiar enemy who just kind of talked some shit and left.
Want to start some shit?
Start some shit.
What's up? You want to start some shit? And then they stayed the night. And there was a bunch of off-screen stuff that happened in chat, which I know I need to get to, but I have been extremely busy with school and everything. So, and pub. So,
You're still really low, Drew.
Thank you. Yeah.
I told you.
I can't do anything.
I don't know why.
I have
Eat the mic, dude.
I have this fucking thing turned all the way to the fucking max.
Yeah, it's like Al and I get registered really well, and you don't. I don't know why.
What if you just drop the
Yeah, that doesn't. This doesn't.
it
affect
doesn't,
me.
it's not stopping anything.
I have no idea. All I can tell you is I'm turned all the way up.
Oh my God.
Can you hear me now?
That's 1,000 times better.
Okay.
When you pulled the cord. Was it that thing? Does that fuck with it?
That the three things will fuck with what you hear, but it won't fuck with what anyone else hears. Is that all right with everyone? Heather, Clay.
It's a little better.
So yeah, you're really loud on our side.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh wow. Not on mine. I wonder if there's a way to turn them up. And
On
That's
our
what I
side,
mean.
you're
Like,
loud.
my mixer's picking me up fine.
It's probably. Yeah, you're not getting. You're coming through ours. Are we loud, Heather and Clay?
yeah, you guys are loud.
You guys are coming through okay, yeah.
I have no idea. Then I don't.
Yeah, I'm so fucking confused.
I don't understand. Your voice in microphones doesn't ever work. It's the weirdest thing.
Well, it worked fine last week, so it's not my voice.
It's the directional.
It worked fine last week.
Directional. Let me see if it's
How about
Skypey.
now? Oh wow, you can't even hear me. What the fuck's going on? Well, that makes no sense. How about now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you better. I don't know about them.
Heather, Clay.
It's really, really quite low.
Yeah.
For me, I can hear that.
I can hear it just fine. I don't know. Let me go here. Maybe it's Heather and Clay versus through Skype versus. Jack.
Oh yeah. Well, yes.
Okay. What'd you
You're
do?
coming through perfect.
Yeah.
So it was Trey. She had me set up.
No, I didn't. This is all of our settings, right?
There was no fan sound in the background. Oh,
Oh, now there is.
Except
Holy
now.
mother of God.
Yeah, you gotta turn. It's too loud. You
Well,
gotta,
I can't hear you, so somebody's got to tell me. What is it
that's what we're doing right now. I don't know. Put your headphones on.
down just a
now?
touch.
It won't affect me. It only affects them. This is
But
the
you can
microphone.
hear what they're telling you.
Okay, how's it now?
How is it now?
Yeah, we can hear you, which is a good thing when you're the DM.
Down just a touch.
Down a little bit. No, down. How now? How now, brown cow?
Good.
Yeah, you're coming through good.
All right.
Yeah, you were just too loud that it was kind of reverbing a little bit.
Oh yeah, that happened. I can control that though. I can tune me down in here.
Yeah, you're perfect now.
Yeah.
Figured out what it did.
Check.
Yes.
It was reading good on there too. Reading good on Twitch. At least the numbers are on my side.
Yay.
Yay! It's because it wasn't picking up the codec. It was only picking up
No, you didn't switch.
USB import. But for some reason it was still picking up my owls. I don't know how, but I'm not a magician.
Okay, so let's try again. Hello, everyone.
Yes.
Welcome to the stream. Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition, Forgotten Prince. Last time the party was here, we found Undercholt. They did some party shit here. They hung out, camped in an inn, talked, did a bunch of shit off screen. I'll have to write it up. I've been busy. I'll get to it eventually. I promise. So we'll just pick up with you guys, I'm assuming, at the inn.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep.
And scene, go.
Al just did his thing, right? With the
Yeah, the totem ritual happened.
okay.
You guys met Dravix, who is Kissik's dad, or not Kissik's dad. Sorry, Eldrazi's dad.
Eldrazi's
Yeah.
chat.
That got
Not
scary.
Kissik's dad.
I was like, ah, shit.
I will tell you. So from that scene, everyone roll a perception check real fast.
Yes, sir.
When he mentions Kissick.
I'm not terribly perceptive because I'm crazy as shit. Oh, I rolled a natural 20, bitches.
There you go. See, you are perceptive.
25. Not
14.
natural, obviously.
22.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wow.
everyone above 20, besides Kratos. So the only one that doesn't see it is Kratos.
Which is, well, that makes sense.
You
He's
see,
busy.
like, the most forlorn, like, look in his eyes when he mentions Kissick's name. Like, he just looks like there's a lot of past and history there between them. A little more than what he led on to be saying.
Okay.
Because he didn't really mention Kissick. He said he didn't really want to talk about it at all.
Yeah.
When he says that, you can see, like, it really hurts him to talk about. The same with Artemis as well.
Yeah. So, 1 second. I can have the chat available. Yeah, he definitely did even hint at the chat that there was something. There was some history there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even just from him saying that, from the look that you see in his eye, it seems like there's a lot more than just a little bit. Like, there's some stuff.
Some past
Yeah.
coming. Okay.
So,
Do we know if there's any? Has there been any knowledge of what the relationship is between Kizzix and Eldrazi?
Eldrazi.
no, Eldrazi's never. All he ever said about Kissick was that he killed his father and basically ended the plans for all the dragons to unite, which led to where the dragons are now, which is why there's evil and good.
Okay, I didn't know if there was Kizzix was the evil uncle or whatever. You know what I mean, like
Yeah,
that.
no,
Any sort
yeah.
of-
There's
okay.
there's no real known like history with them, like if they're related or anything like that. I know,
Gotcha.
gaming cat. You just get out of here.
Damn cat.
Also, so the Artemis thing happened where he mentioned and talked about Artemis and how they actually built
Right, under Jolt.
which is why the craftsmanship looks foreign to Ulfgar. He told you Artemis, I believe, if I remember correctly, he mentioned that Artemis always wanted to live longer than what he was expected to, and he led him down dark paths and all that. So he doesn't know why this place, Undertoll, is like this. It used to be a sanctuary for everyone, and now it seems more distant. Like you guys noticed that the Yuan-Ti and everything seem more like servants to the mages and stuff, where he doesn't really remember that ever being like that. It used to be everybody came here as kind of like, base, but now it's a little more dark and despairy.
It was supposed to be a sanctuary, and now it's very oppressive.
Yep.
Welcome to the Continental.
Yeah, right.
Only not as fun. Maybe. So with that, the totem light goes out. Kratos, your eyeballs come flying back or whatever. And
I have something, don't I? Didn't he give me something?
yes, Hades, you have the Tears of Dravix,
Yes.
and they're very prismatic-y.
I have. Hold on.
You have a present for Eldrazi.
Yes,
it's
Eldrazi.
It's a locket.
Okay. Yes.
It's a dick in a box.
It's my
It's not a dick in a box. It's a
It's
present.
weird because you're a girl elf.
And
It's
then
okay.
Eldrazi's dad gave it to you to give to him.
Detachable
This is
penis.
weird.
Yeah,
This is a weird.
This is Dravix detachable penis. Inbound. All right.
Woke up this morning and my penis was missing again.
Okay, so that's what happened.
Am I safe to assume that was Eldrazi's father?
Yeah, that was him. As far as I can tell.
Impressive.
Know why he looked like an elf though? Probably because we're in a room.
Well, I
You would think,
hope
though-
so.
He would look like more himself then if he's in private.
I don't think. Eldrazi's family was real big on showing how impressive they are. They weren't exactly.
They were more humble
Yeah, that's exactly it.
for a dragon.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense that Eldrazi showed himself to us as an elf as well.
I think when we met him too.
Yeah, that's usually what he is to us.
Peculiar.
Very, you guys weren't, well, Heather and Clay, you weren't part of, but Silvertail is the silver dragon. And she was an elf as well. She presented herself as an elf, and it's very similar. Like,
Well, I guess easier to present themselves as one of the long-lived races if every other attribute about them is.
Immortal, practically.
Yeah.
I have a present to give Eldrazi, but I'll keep it safe in the bag of holding
okay.
in the small corner of it, all the way down at the bottom.
So what are you guys doing?
Oh,
It's like early morning. Well, I know. I
s-
guess you guys did this at night, right?
it was at night.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's late at night. Ulfgar's snozzing
probably
in the
rest.
corner.
We should probably rest for the rest of the evening.
Feeling actually quite okay. I might snoop around a little.
I'm not good at snooping.
What do you mean? Like, chung, 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 chung.
Yeah, you hear a lot of armor when I walk around, so yeah.
So Ulfgar's out cold. The smell of fine wines and booze about him.
Hookers.
Yeah.
And hookers. I'm not paying for
He
his
keeps- He keeps
hookers.
going.
Did he spend his reward on ales and whores?
Ulfgar always spends all his money on
Okay, oh,
ale and whores.
great. He and
Yeah.
Aegis will get along great. Hate's just gonna kind of ruffle through her bag, pull out a pair of, like I said, of common-looking clothes.
Okay.
Start stripping. Put the clothes on. What did most of the what was the most common race there?
There really isn't one.
Okay.
They're all kind of, it's just big variety, but There's people.
Multiple different kinds of elves, you were saying.
Yeah, there's all kinds of different elves. There's even drow. There's Snurf Niblin running around. I mean, it's still sort of a sanctuary
Okay.
in the fact that they're not killing each other.
Okay.
But you can sense that they're just like on edge, and you don't
Okay.
know why.
There's a tension.
Also, Clay, roll a nature check.
Bum, bum, bum.
If anyone else has nature for knowledge, they can roll it too.
God no.
Nah,
18.
Okay,
I'm unnatural as they come.
I don't go outside.
Clay, you get the feel that it's a little bit too musky in here. You know what I mean? Like the smell, like something's not natural about the smell in here. In this whole place that you've been.
Step
I
off my dick.
showered.
I have
Place.
scales. Okay.
I-
Right,
Maggie,
so back off.
I
Please
shower
take a shower.
daily, every damn day, sometimes twice.
Yeah, and it's not Ulfgar either.
It's like
It's
this.
just-
I ain't
The
a fucking
city in
minotaur
general?
here, bro.
It's everywhere you've been so far in here. You've noticed that the smell's been a little off in here. It's a little deathy.
Lovely.
That's what I'm afraid. Okay, yeah.
All right.
I'm perfectly comfortable with this.
This
Fine.
I'm
This
okay. Everything's okay. This is good.
I've been in worse places.
this
Um,
place smells.
Oh no, that magic sign didn't say under Cholt, it said under Chode.
Oh, damn.
Ugh.
We're on a dragon taint.
Thwarted.
Lovely. All right. Anybody else come in to want to go around?
Negative.
I'm too loud.
All right.
Leave your armor.
Sure, I'll come.
Hades is going to
Okay, so
transform. So, wow. Savari said yes.
yeah, Savari's coming too.
All right.
Yeah.
Have
She is going to transform into a female wood elf.
Addie's like Smo. She takes off her armor. She's this big.
Oh, no.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take apart the bow.
Okay.
So it's the two swords. Is the symbol of my god a lot less prevalent on them?
Oh no. Them things are
Okay.
like they're ordained as all could be. So when you part them, it's just now you have two holy symbols versus one.
Okay, they're definitely gonna be under the cloak then. Because
Okay.
yeah, there's drow around. They don't seem dangerous now, but
if you take a minute, Clay, I'm pretty sure you can hide in plain sight. So, right? I think you have hide in plain sight, right?
is that yeah?
I think at level 11 you get it. So I mean, you can basically just poof.
Ninja vanish. Without the bad acting and the smoke bombs.
Yeah.
That sounds good then.
I'm pretty sure you can do that. I don't know if you can walk while you're doing it though. I can't.
Let me look here and see. I'm
I
looking at the
cannot
class
remember.
features. Hide in plain sight 10, yeah.
Yeah, so you can you get plus 10 to your stealth checks. So
Sweet.
yeah, you can
Okay.
just you can roll them. I mean, it's well lit out here and stuff like that, but I mean, if you roll high enough on your stealth check, you will
And
assume
sometimes,
stealth.
sometimes well lit means also there's even more
That's
shadows.
true.
So, yeah, camouflaging myself to look like I fit in. So I'd be putting ash on my face so I look more drowish or gray elfish.
Oh, do we need to be drow?
Yeah, go ahead, Hades.
Yeah, sure. All right. So instead of wood, since he's trying to hide his appearance, I'll turn half drow.
Oh, there you go.
You get a little bit of a growl from Savari under his breath, kind of.
She'll say in perfect undercommon, what's wrong with this?
At least you don't smell like a drow.
Of course I don't smell like a drow.
Do
I smell quite
changelings
nice.
And he goes back to getting his shit together.
Fucking mages.
do changelings know the drow sign language?
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
Which is why I did half instead of full.
Right. I was gonna
But
say,
you-
'cause
yeah.
if you walk out there with a full drow, the drow's gonna look at you and be like, "That."
Nope. And
What, are you going into a seizure?
yeah, yeah, no, and to my knowledge, yeah, You have to be taught.
Oh yeah, no, that's very
Yeah,
true. Like
and
you
she-
can't.
Yeah. It's not like another language where you can just read it. You actually have to have. It's like Thieves' Cat. Someone has to teach you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you have a half drow, and Savari, you're camouflaged nicely to fit in amongst the crowds.
Yep.
What are you guys doing?
All right. Let's just walk around, see what we can see.
Want to head towards his temple.
All right.
Check-
That's a good idea.
Check out that end of the city. I don't know where it is from where we're at, Drew.
I'm sure we can see it from everywhere if it's like most temples I've been near.
Oh yeah, so this place isn't fully enclosed. I know it looks like it, but it's not. It's just kind of built into the cave. You can look out past down the way here if you go out into the middle of the hallway where you guys were, and you can see that there's a great hall in front of you. And past the great hall, you can see a spire, like lighted spire that's reaching up, and you kind of get the idea that that's probably the Temple of Artemis.
Okay.
All right.
Let's kind of nod and let's head that way.
Hey.
Okay, so as you're going through here, you guys,
I can turn invisible. And I
let
can't
me
do it.
put you guys onto the Great Hall. Are you guys going to go through the Great Hall?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys
Yeah.
go into the Great Hall. Let me load you up.
Yeah. So far we hate each other. This is the great idea to go out together.
Oh, that's why I declined the offer.
We don't really hate each other. So
We don't- okay.
just kind of hesitant about you because
Well, I'm the only
not natural.
I'm the only shiny dragonborn that I've seen here. And
Yeah.
if the people that suddenly don't look the same are walking around, but yet the same dragonborn's walking around with the same number of people, that's
Yeah.
probably gonna show up as real shiesty.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, you
probably not the
stand out
best
a little.
bet.
you stand
You
out a
won't.
little bit.
Tiny bit.
You blend. See, we can blend. We're good.
Yeah, I already used my invisibility, so
Make everything dead around you so nobody can see you. Is that your invisibility?
I like that idea.
That
It's like
works.
it was like Britai from Quest stealth mode.
Okay, so you guys come into the Great Hall and you get in this kind of like atrium type area here.
Are we seeing any like plants and stuff down here, like
No plants.
mushroom trees and stuff, or
No, it's all stonework. If you look up onto the top of the cave and stuff, you can
yeah, bioluminescence?
yeah,
kind of.
there's like a little bit of fungus here and there, but not much. It looks very clean. I think it's more like it's meant to represent being in a cave so much as actually being in a cave.
So it's stage work.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how big is the city?
Well, you don't really know yet. You know
Oh,
that.
I figured from being up like second level in the inn, we could kind of look out and see.
Oh, it looks like it's very expansive. So,
Okay.
and then this Great Hall is a lot bigger than what this picture makes it look out to be.
Okay.
And you guys should be on the Great Hall picture, I believe.
1 second. Well, there we are. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah,
Okay.
it's the normal hustle and bustle in here. I'm not going to go through the point of putting all the icons on the
Yeah. No need.
characters and stuff. Same kind of mix. You have Yuan-Ti, you have, Dragonborn, Drow, Wood Elves, High Elves, all Moon Elves. Everybody's running around in here.
Tieflings
Yep, you got Tieflings,
and
Smurf-
Asmars.
Smurf Nibblins. You got even ever so often you guys catch pictures of imps going around. So there's demons here. So there's most likely other warlocks about Hades.
Oh, good.
Very, very magical. Like you can feel like
Right.
you know.
My always on detect magic's going up and crazy.
Oh yeah, it's just blaring.
But I wouldn't care for a pair of Drowish blinders right now. All right. Left or right, my friend?
Right.
All right. After you.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of chewing something and haven't muted, so. Okay, I'll start heading that way. And just, being observant.
Are you gonna move your just move your guy, Clay, so I can, because There's gonna be some stuff that happens as you move along here.
That is the ruler. The pointer.
No, it's the pointer.
Yeah, the pointer. Just grab your guy, and then you don't have to worry about your movement speed. You can just move him where you want to be.
Yeah. Head down that way.
Okay, so when you guys get there,
I guess
roll-
that would have been to our left, but yeah.
No, well, yeah, it's our work, so
Yeah, whatever.
We pick a direction and go.
exactly.
So the Great Hall seems to be fairly busy with trade and stuff, and there's people, you know, eating and ordering. There's in the rooms here, your right and left, you can see tables just filled with people just chowing down and drinking and having a good time. It seems like a good place to
Pretty-
hang out.
Okay.
You see signs all over the place on these pillars and stuff, talking about the Great Arena and
Ugh.
rewards for winners, and come test your strength, test your might.
What
and it's
language is it written in? Undercommon?
All of them.
Okay.
It's
Oh.
in every language you can imagine.
Damn.
I don't think you should bring a G's here.
Ugh, he can't read.
Just a recommendation.
Oh no, we're not. We're not fighting in an arena. I'll tell you that.
So there's hustle, but there's guys trying to sell stuff, pander stuff to you. They're walking up. Would you like?
Yeah,
to buy, you know, well, I got bread. You know, I got this. I got that.
How
I got
about some
some.
wine? How about some wine?
Well, hold on one
Sounds
second.
good.
And he like runs off, grabs a guy, says, "Hey, they got some wine." And he comes over, and they got some shady looking bottles.
All
and
right.
are we having problems? Okay, so they have some shady looking bottles of wine, like no label. Looks like they brewed it in a trash can around the corner somewhere.
All right.
Wine.
Yeah. So, a couple silver would be nice.
Of course. Of course.
Oh, thank you,
So
thank you, my
give
lady.
like. Of course.
Did you were you guys looking for something in particular, or?
We've just actually. We're just seeing what is in the lovely city. Wonder Trolls. We've heard much about it.
Oh, you have. That's interesting because not a lot of people have heard about Underchol. Underchol is very, very big, and well, there's a lot to do here. Have you heard about the arena?
No, what's about it?
Well, the
Obviously, I see the signs about it.
yeah, the signs don't really do it justice. The arena is a very, very amazing thing. It's where the greatest warriors of Underchol and well, basically everywhere, come and they test their might in the arena. All sorts, not just warriors, but mages, and I mean, there's even drow fight here.
Oh, obviously male, not female, correct? Or females?
We've had a few matron mothers fight here too.
Oh,
There-
let's not meet them, shall we?
My character is just kind of shifting from foot to foot uneasily when the conversation turns to drow.
Yep. But
He
people
does
fight.
not look like he wants to be here.
But people fight of their own volition, correct?
Yes, they are all trying to win the prizes.
And what are the prizes?
Well, the last time, what was he? Hey, what was he? Oh, yeah, okay. And the guy that he's talking to just kind of nods, and the guy, oh, okay. The last contestant was a Dragonborn, and he won this amazing artifact. No one really knew what it did, but he seemed really happy about it.
How long ago was that?
Well, that was, I believe, a couple days ago, actually.
Interesting.
They do, they do them every couple days. They don't give away big prizes all the time, but this next one
course
coming
not.
up, this next one
Mhm.
coming up, this next one is going to be something special.
And when is that?
Well, in about 4 hours.
Excuse
Why-
me. That's
why-
impressive.
Why is it special?
Yes.
Well, because it's an anniversary for Artemis himself,
So,
and everybody thinks that he might actually make an appearance there. And we've never seen the master
Never.
interesting.
ever.
Then how would you know it's him? Exactly.
Well, it's hard to explain. Not everyone in Undertold is how they seem,
Of course not.
but sometimes we get feelings and then we act upon those feelings, and sometimes we don't know why.
So like a compulsion.
Yeah, only we're still, there. But we
Okay.
can't help but do it. Even if it's really bad and we don't want to.
How often?
Like
How often
what?
does this happen? Yes, like what?
Well, I can't really... And he just goes silent.
Like that?
Yep, immediately. And he's looking at you, and he just turns and walks away.
Okay.
And you see,
Don't like.
you see everyone in this room, in this area, look right at you.
I think we should move along.
Let's go. Let's move.
So as you're moving, they're following you with their eyes.
Okay.
Every single person in that area is still following you.
Just in that area we were around.
Yep.
Okay.
Nothing to see here.
Mime closing a door behind you. No?
What'd you
Okay.
say?
I said mime closing a door behind you.
I kind of under my breath sort of to Hades. How good are you at noticing things?
She's actually...
It's not one of my strong suits.
Next person you strike up a conversation with. I'm gonna take a look and I keep an eye on them and see if they're breathing.
Ball tap him.
All right.
Without a doubt, you'll get a response.
Guaranteed. Some kind of
Always.
reaction.
There's definitely something not right here.
So as you guys are
The
moving
thing-
along... Oh, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Hades.
Oh no, I just said you think.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's keep going. I'll go out to the temple if we can. This arena makes me very uncomfortable.
So where are you guys moving to?
Should we go through this door over here?
Luskin. I'm going to Luskin.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, that works.
All right.
Oh. If we can go in.
Yeah, you can go
Yep.
in. The door, it's
Oh,
it's
okay.
open. There's people in there eating, drinking, having fun. On the two little tables there in the corner, you see like a nice little buffet style setup. There's like chicken legs and there's wine. There's like a punch bowl, but it's obviously not punch. All kinds of food. There's bread. There's exotic like candy looking stuff there. There's these little vials there with little lightning bolts and like a storm inside of them.
Ooh.
And you see people like taking them and they're at the tables and they just pop the cap and they go, and you see like their eyes fill, like they go white, and then you can see them like just relax and they just kind of have like a day trip, and then they come back and they're just laughing and having a good time in here.
Forgotten
Savati.
Realms version of Whippets.
How are you at palming things?
Don't bring any back.
What?
I want one.
And what?
Don't bring
Palming.
them back.
Palming things.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
I still didn't hear that over everybody talking. Palming things.
You guys
Yes.
aren't
How
there.
what are you at palming things?
Clay needs to look here. I might be able to. Why?
I want one. We should probably investigate it, but not drink it now.
I kind of shrug and head over to a table with people that have them.
Okay. As soon as you
Hey.
sit down, the guy looks at you and goes, "Here," and hands you one.
Ooh.
I get up, walk over to Hades, and hand it to her.
Thank you.
And they
Easy.
were like, "Hey, no, come on, join us, join us." These are a couple wood elves. Join us. Come on,
Okay.
you guys look friendly. Come on, half drow, wood elf. We're all friendly here. Come on, this is a good time. Have you ever done these?
No.
Have you ever huffed the essence of a lightning elemental?
No.
Well, you're in for a treat now. Come on, just try one.
about I keep it for later?
Well, I guess. And he just pops it, and his eyes roll back, and you see like just like a cloud form in his eyes, and he's off in somewhere else.
Right.
Oh. And I thought I was come from a fucked place.
And you thought the people all following us with our eyes in the room before was bad.
Right.
There's a guy that comes up, and he comes out of this back room here, and he's bringing another tray of the vials. And he looks and notices you guys, and he sets the vials down, and he puts them in the little, like the holders for little beaker tubes or whatever.
Yeah.
Sets them down. He comes over to you guys, and he says, "Oh, hi.
Hi.
You guys have never been here before, have you?"
We're
How could you
visitors,
tell?
yes.
Well, you are trying to hide, and you are a changeling, correct?
Pardon me?
You're a changeling. And you can see on his eye, Hades,
Uh-huh.
he has like almost like a clear monocle that you can barely pick up with your detect magic.
Ah.
And he just kind of smiles at you. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. I admire your race. It's amazing what you can do. Have
We
you?
are very uncommon.
Yes, very much like what we sell here. Have you ever tried the essence of a lightning elemental?
We just actually got a vial.
Oh, you did good. Would you like to try it here?
No, thank you. I'd like to try it somewhere else.
Amongst friends is always best. We run. Well, we come from a desert, and we are merchants. We go there because, well, there's lightning elementals there. In fact, there is a big vein of lightning that has been captured there, and we mine it for essence of lightning elementals.
What desert?
Hold on.
Sorry.
I gotta pull my map up. I totally forgot.
I
the
can't
de-
remember the
I
name.
can't remember the desert. That is my fault. I should have been prepared for that.
You should have been prepared for them to actually ask questions.
Right.
Yes.
We just trust everything you say.
I'm
We do.
very curious.
Your word is writ.
It's
Nope.
Yeah, no, it's not. Trust me. Oh, where is it? There we go. Oh, come on, map.
We can see your head. Just the top of it. La 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 la.
You might want to exfoliate.
Exfoliation. We will do a mask.
Ooh.
I love them. I get them from Amazon. They're so cool. They
Do
can
you do
see-
the papery ones now?
Yes.
That like they're so weird. Oh my
They're-
god.
They make you look hilarious though for a good
Yes,
half
you-
hour.
Yeah, especially when those of us that wear glasses, you know.
I try to put it over and it's just.
Yeah.
I have pictures, but I don't show them to people because it's embarrassing.
My husband took one last time I did one.
Your husband's awesome. Tell him I need to
Yes.
see.
It's okay.
I don't.
Callum Shan?
No, it wasn't that one. It's the. I think it was the desert of the Purple Plains.
Anarok?
Oh no, it was the Rahurin. That's what
Okay.
it was. Okay, so we are from the. That's where exactly where it was because you went over the Giants Belt. That's where you got your Storm Cloud Belt
Storm cloud belt.
or your Storm Giant Belt. Sorry.
Storm giant belt.
We are from the Rahurin Dust Desert. Is where we mine. If you ever get a chance to go there, don't. It's very harsh, and there's only
Oh.
really one place to meet and ever have any kind of hydration, which is very important when you're in the desert.
When you're in the desert, of course.
I might suggest that if you do decide to take that one hit, just half of it, if you can. Don't take it all your first time. You will might not wake up very soon. Don't do it.
Could I-
Don't do it before you have a fight planned either. That's very bad.
No, of course not. It sounds more something recreational, not something to do when you don't know what you'll be up to.
Yes, very much so. It will. It will reach into your mind, and it will pull out what you really most desire.
Will you forget it?
No, it will seem most real. It is very vivid.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sir, do you want one?
Could he have one? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have friends?
Yes, we do.
Oh,
I
well,
would like at least one more.
one more. Okay.
At least.
Who are your friends? I only ask because it affects races differently.
Probably.
A half orc.
A half orc.
I like him.
Oh, it would be fine for him. Very stubborn.
Exceptionally.
The good. That's very good. It will lighten him. It will be very pleasing when he is on this.
It'll unclench his sphincter so you can pull the stick out of his ass.
Yes.
So if that is everything, please help yourself to the bar. We only ask that you donate. We do not ever request that you pay. We want to get our product out there. And Undertrolt is a very good place. Although I must say, it's quite different here now that, well, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't remember.
It is.
It's been quite a while. It's been quite a while since we've been here. It seems a little different. Anyway, please help yourself. Be careful. Mind the guards, and enjoy your stay.
Savari, pay the man, or donate. Oh, I guess I should donate, right? I'm sorry. She's clearly
look like I have
You should have
money?
tripped her right over a bar stool.
She said, "Safari now." Wait, you're not Aegis. Whoops.
I'm not used. Oh.
He is just kind of staring at her like, bitch, I'm gonna slap you.
I could just see the wood elf go, "What the fuck you say to me, bitch? Like, I ain't fucking paying nothing."
She's used to, she has the money. She's just not used to carrying the money. All right, she puts a few silver in the till.
And he bows graciously, and then he goes back into the back room. And you can hear, like, in the back room, you can hear, like, it sounds like there's a thunderstorm back there. Like, it's just...
Oh, these are not to be taken in public.
Can you see a way to get back there?
To the back room?
Yeah.
There's just, like, a little beaded curtain that hangs over.
No, that's it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of, like, head up. You said it's behind the bar kind of thing, or
It's in this,
or just...
I'll ping where it's at. It's in this room right here. Why are you not pinging? Right here.
Oh, so not, there we go. Okay. So yeah, so the little doors right there. Okay.
Yeah.
I would have tried to get a look in there.
Okay, yeah, you can peek in there, and what you see is you see this basically a big, like, clear blue, yellowish gold stone that's sitting in the middle, and it's clear, and you can see inside of it, and there looks like there's literally a lightning elemental inside of it. Sorry about the hand camera. Sorry, guys.
Hand camera.
Hand camera.
And
Look at
camera.
You're in good hands
It's
with Allstate.
doing to you what it does to me all the time. It was turning you blue because of the red filter. Remember that?
Oh,
it
right,
sometimes turns
yeah.
me red and blue. And
Is it turning me
It
blue?
worked.
no, you're good now.
It works though for the lightning elemental thing going on
It
there.
did. It did. It's not
Right.
constant for you, but it was.
Yeah, see?
For me, it's always I'm.
It was
blue.
like I was Gandalf telling
Sort of.
Bilbo to
Thou shalt not pass.
hand me the ring, bitch.
Pretty-
So that's
How-
what,
Are you
how
paraphrasing?
I just passed
I'm
this one.
pretty sure I didn't see that part of the movie.
Give me the ring, bitch.
well, I mean, it's the short version. It's it's quick.
Okay.
There's not a lot
so
of
it's the Hobbit
there's
version. It's the Hobbit cut.
yeah, it's a lot less dialogue. There's more like, hey, Bilbo,
Alright.
give me that fucking ring before I beat the shit out of you with a staff.
That would have ended shit real quickly.
Like, I don't know if you understand this, but Gandalf is Lord of the Rings for I'm a fucking celestial. Give me the fucking ring, or whatever they pretend to be. I've always looked at Gandalf as an angel. I don't know.
Basically.
Does the lightning elemental look in pain?
Not at all. Actually, I will tell you
Look
that
at ecstasy.
the lightning elemental looks completely happy.
It's stoned off its ass, like everyone else here.
You don't get that feeling. You get like it's releasing built up anger.
It's screwing something. Got it.
Mind fuck.
So it's the opposite of Chris Angel. It's Chris Bangle. So yeah, that's what you see, and then the same guy comes up to you and goes, "Oh, would you like to see the operation?
Yes, I would.
Oh, please come in.
Color me curious.
Absolutely, it's fine. It's absolutely. I know what you're thinking. Being a wood elf, you probably are worried about the nature of it and how the lightning elemental actually feels. I can tell you, after years of study, I myself am an elementalist. I study elementals. I do not control them. I ask them to help me. And it's up to them if they want to. And if they don't, then I let them go on their way. We've tried with fire elementals.
That sounds very dangerous.
Not safe. Not very good. Fire elementals can be a little stubborn.
Bitchy?
Yes. We have found that lightning elementals, though, they don't mind. They actually enjoy it. As you can see, our friend here, he gives you some lightning elemental name that I cannot come up with off the top of my head right now.
That's fine.
Yeah, this is Zap. Yeah, this is Ohm. And his brother Kilowatt, but no. And he explains to you, they are in these rocks. And when I told you about the vein that we mine, there are hundreds of thousands of them stuck in these rocks. And we, my compadres here, have found a way to release them little by little. They don't get to be free completely, but little parts of them get to be free through you. So we are under the assumption that the way it works is that lightning elementals are from the elemental plane, correct? We know this?
Yes.
So they know things that we don't. The lightning elemental just happens to be able to go into your mind and find exactly what you wish and want most of. And it releases that for you. And that's the way that these elementals are able to live, is through us.
So they feed off our desire.
It's a little harsh of a way to put it, but yes, technically that is true. It's giving you a relaxation and a freedom, and giving the lightning elemental itself the same freedom. And we are under the assumption it is very hard to speak to an elemental, especially one that is wild as this. That through your memories, they gain their own memories, if that makes sense. So they travel through you, and then every time that one of us takes them, they gain our memories. So it actually benefits them. They get to live vicariously through us. So it is a mutual agreement, and there is no harm. Eventually they do die, yes. But as do we all.
Are their lives shorter because of this?
We try to prolong it as long as possible.
I'm certain.
I promise you that, as vicious as it sounds and cruel, it is not. We make sure that there is as little harm to them as possible. And they, like I said, agree to it. I do not take a rock that will say no. I have left tens of thousands of them there because they wish to remain trapped. Why? I do not know.
I can't imagine.
And you see, like, in the corner right over here, the rocks, the rocks that you see are right here and here on these tables, the big tables. And there's a couple guys moving around, grabbing stuff. They go to the little table here on the right. The first one I pinged. And they you see like a bunch of machinery, almost like a drill. And then you see like some vials here and there. And the guy is, Hades, you would know that he's trying to cast a spell. He's literally doing some cantrips and stuff. And you see the essence pull out of the vial and goes into the other vial, and it creates a little storm elemental in there. And then he grabs it and puts it in the holder. And that's how they're creating this. You don't really know what the magic is he's doing.
Mhm.
In fact, roll a Arcana check. You have knowledge Arcana, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Quite good, in fact. 15?
Okay, that's fine. It is no magic that you have ever seen
Okay.
or heard of or read about.
That's pretty impressive.
It's almost like it's from a different plane itself. And the guy tells you, well, as you can see, this is our operation, and this is how we do this. And I hope that you guys enjoy the elemental, and I'm almost positive that he will enjoy you and your thoughts and your memories. Maybe. I know changelings can have a rough life sometimes. Wood elves? It depends where you're from. May I ask, Savari? Or, well, he didn't know your name, did you? So,
No.
Yeah, we have not introduced
right.
ourselves.
So, may I ask you, dear sir, what is your name and where are you from?
Savari Windstrider, and I just point up.
Are you not aware of what Undersholt is?
What do you mean?
Well, your
Yeah.
friend pointed. I know it is. I'm sorry.
It's not on this plane, is it?
It's
It's
called
not on the prime material, is it?
No, it is called Undersholt, but it is not under the Cholt. It is in a whole different plane of existence.
That's all.
Mm.
So maybe
We went through a portal.
interesting. Where? There is only 2 portals that I know of.
Well, which one makes sense from where he said he was from?
From Cholt, there is no portal to Undersholt from Cholt
Not far from.
that I am aware of.
Trouble.
What?
You're causing trouble.
I am not.
There you are.
Well,
I'm from Cholt.
oh, then you have had a very rough life. Fighting Yuan-Ti and dealing with the dangers of Cholt itself are always a challenge. And he bows to you and says, I'm very sorry.
Don't be. I'm not.
Very good. And you, my lady, if I may ask your name?
Hey, it's Lordaeron.
Lothran. Thay.
Yes. But actually, well, no, Lordaeron's not Thay. The Akaldama is Thay.
Oh, okay. Why did I
So,
say... Well,
no, because, yeah, her father changed his name when he left.
Right, but your father was from Thay, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so he would know. He knows Lord. This guy looks like he's... I'll tell you what. Let's have you guys do a perception check, see if you can see...
Okay. 1.
Yeah, you don't know anything.
What?
You have perceived...
No.
You've perceived nothing.
17.
Okay,
I'm
Time out.
crazy. I don't
He is
perceive
the
well.
smartest man in the world.
so
Time out,
Savari,
dice.
as you look at him, you can kind of see he's got the look in his eye, and he's completely calm. He looks like he's seen a lot of stuff in his life, and that nothing can really shake him. Almost as if he's older than what his outside appearance makes him look.
And
But
he appears to be human?
He appears to be a humanoid, but he
Okay.
most definitely is probably not. Or if he is, he has been augmented somehow. But he did say that he was an elementalist, and
Right.
you guys
right.
wouldn't know what an elementalist is.
I just kind of motioned to him. And you?
Oh,
Where are you?
I
And
have.
where are you from?
Yes.
This is a very.
You asked us.
I
we
did.
have the right to ask you, don't
And
we?
Yes, you
Common
do.
courtesy.
You do. Please, young Hades, was I right? Thay?
I was raised in Thay, yes.
And you're okay. So, and you can kind of see him like rub his eye a little bit, and you see the monocle turn on his eye. because you have your detect magic up, so you can.
Oh yeah.
And his monocle turns up, and there's like a blue shimmer at the very top of it, and your detect magic stops working. He goes, I know that you've noticed. I've stopped your spell, and I am sorry for that. I carry about me many things that are magical, obviously. To run a business as I do is impressive. I am from another world.
What world?
It's hard to explain how I've gotten here, but through times of traveling different planes and finding my inner self, I have found myself here in Faerun. However, I am originally from Eberron.
No wonder he knows of her people.
It's a far different world than here, but very similar on many aspects. I mentioned to you that I was an elementalist. Where I am from, it is common thing. We dabble in elementals. We use them to power great steam engines that run across the continents, and we use them for weapons and all kinds of things. We ask them to do these for us, and they do it. I've come here. No one knows. They use elementals as pets.
Correct. Even the Zakir of the elements in Thay did not do such things.
Yes. Yes, very good. Hades, I have so many questions for you and your friends. You said you had friends.
Yes.
Can you take me to them?
How about we
Bring them back to you.
bring them back to you if they are agreeable?
Are they as interesting as you?
They're fascinating.
Wonderful. I would love that. And I will maybe leave out the essences for you, and I will show you just exactly what it is I do. And I will tell you more. I will be completely open with you as long as I can be. I feel the power is shifting in Cholt right now, or in Under Cholt right now. I feel something is not right. So please, be careful.
What was his name again, or did we?
He never said his name.
Nope,
I
he didn't.
apologize, good sir. You know our names. You know where we're from. We know where you are from, but I didn't catch your name.
Panama Jack.
Cotton Eye Joe. Very well. I will give you my name. My name is Lassig. Here. In other planes I have other names, but for here we will use Lassig.
All right.
My real name I hold for my true friends, which are here.
I understand a thing or two about names.
I am sure you do. My dear Savari, again, I apologize. I know you are strong, and that weapons that you carry are very fascinating and a wonderful piece. And your pet, Hades, is wonderful.
Thank you.
And
The eyebrow goes up like,
you can
there's only the three of us here, right?
Yes, it appears to be that way.
Yeah, that's Clay asking that, not Savari. There's only three of us here. Her pet.
No, her sword is Displacer Beast.
I don't know that though. Savari doesn't
No.
know that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh,
That's,
I
yeah.
thought she told you that. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Oh
she-
God, no! Why
yeah.
would you tell me?
No,
Right.
that's why he's like pet.
So you wouldn't know that, and he just kind of looks off to the side, Savari. You notice him like look straight at the Displacer Beast, and he kind of bows, and he
And she was
Bows to Aaron.
after you had met her, she was randomly petting something.
right, yeah, like,
You remember that?
Okay,
Yes.
I didn't
and then
catch it.
you would have noticed. You also would have noticed, Clay, that when she drew her sword, she was like in constant. She looked like a blur.
Yeah, I do remember that.
So
I do remember that, but I figured that was from the sword, and
right,
yeah.
so you,
the sword is the pet. Blah blah blah. Yeah,
yeah, but if she didn't tell you, you wouldn't see Umgus at all.
right.
All right, so you guys here And you're sorry. We're gonna take a break right now.
Yeah,
and go to-
totally.
okay, so Kratos and Addy, as you guys are sleeping and you're taking your reverie or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you hear Ulfgar. Just he's out cold. You hear him snoring, and then he just, I'm the king of the Iron City. And
It's your turn to poke him. I did it last time. The safe word is bacon.
I cover his head with a pillow.
and you
What?
hear,
Tap him with your foot.
I push him.
Thank you.
and he looks at you, and his eyes are gleaming white. I mean, like the brightest white that you've ever seen.
I'm sorry.
We must have.
Oops. he kind of stands up and he's shaking his head. And he looks at you and it's his normal eyes. And he's like, what the fuck do you want, boy? I'm sleeping.
You're possessed.
What? I'm not possessed.
You're a king?
What?
You said that you're the king of the Iron City.
I don't know what you're talking about, boy.
Is that
Go
the-
to bed.
Jeez, Dad.
I feel bad now.
Y-
No,
and when-
he was talking in his sleep, and your eyes were glowing white.
Your
Roll
eyes
per-
are going white. Like
Roll
mine.
perception.
You cunt.
I
12.
hate perception.
17.
Okay, so the 17. You notice when you say you're a king,
Mhm.
you see Ulfgar just he gets a little bit like just and then he tells you, get to bed. Just leave me alone. Yeah, and he reaches in his pack and pulls out the revenant blood.
Why were your eyes white?
Hey, my lady. Aight. You know how old I am.
22.
I'm 623 years old.
Off by a couple.
Yeah, I was a little bit off.
I was a king once. And I left that life to protect my city. And it didn't work. I found Max and I went away on an adventure to find help that never came. I lost all my people and my family. I went back, and the son of a bitch and dragon that lives there now, still there. Do you know what it's like to work for a dragon, helping recruit dragons when a dragon kills your family?
What dragon's there now?
I don't know his name, I just know his color.
And
He's gold.
gold.
Yeah, the so-called good dragons took my home from me.
Does Eldrazi know?
He's got to know. He knows every dragon we're after.
He doesn't
You
know
think-
their whereabouts all the time.
yeah, you lady, you think he doesn't know? He knows of Underchult. His fucking dad built it. He knows we're here. He knows. And he knows my home. I've had it with Eldrazi. I've had it with all of these fucking dragons. If it was up to me, I'd kill them all. And Muradin wants me to. I fight him every day. Do you know the average lifespan of a dwarf?
22.
You would know. Here, you would know the average lifespan of a dwarf.
That's too far away. Just tell me. Just give me
Up to like 500, isn't it?
I
Is
think-
it 200?
No, it's.
Oh no, that's a half elf.
I think it's 550 or something like
Once-
that. It's
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
quite a
it's-
long time. I know that. Not nearly as long as elf, but
Elf.
I remember back in the day, it was like in second edition D&D, it was like half the length of an elf's life,
That's what it used to be, yeah.
but still like 500 years. So.
Yeah. Just saying. 22 seems like the best answer.
I think it is 500.
It really is. It's a good answer.
22 is a good answer.
How old are you? 22.
It's roughly 500 years. I've lived 100+ years past it. Why do you think that is?
More than 400 years. Sorry.
What can we do to help you?
I don't know.
What do you
I have
want to do?
dreams of me walking the halls. I'm being called to
Back-
my father. And I fight it every day because I can't leave my family behind. Do you understand? I hate it, but I must claim my throne back before I can finally rest. And I've been waiting for that son of a bitch to tell me.
Revenant.
Yeah, you get the feeling like he's literally blessed by Murder himself. Like he's got the juice in him.
Let us help you.
It's
If
not.
we have to kill the dragon, we'll
It's
do it.
not
We'll do
you
it.
that can help me.
Why? We've
I
killed
don't
dragons.
remember where my home is.
We have. Don't we have that little changeling now? Can maybe she get in his mind and look around? Take a peeky?
Ain't nobody getting in this mind, lady.
Peeky peeky?
Listen, I'm telling you, Eldrazi knows.
Then let's call him.
He's holding out because he knows I'm your only savior. There's something in me, and I can let it go when I want. Have you ever seen a dwarf blessed by Myrmidon?
I mean, not other than you fighting.
No, that's not Myrmidon fighting. Tempest is great in war, right? What's your silly god's name, elf?
Not a war elf.
not a
Wow.
war elf.
Shit.
Rude.
I'm a book elf. Not
I'm a
war
book elf. What?
Whatever, you're unbattleless elf. Typical. But what I'm saying is Myrmidon puts them all to shame. I need you to get me to the dragon. I want to go, but I can't. My family's waiting for me in the halls, and here I am. Why?
Because you have something in you.
I just said that, lady.
I
Why
know,
do you
I was
always
finishing
repeat
the
what I
sentence.
say?
You know, I said we'll help you like 30 times, and we will, and you know we will.
What I want you to do, Kratos, my boy, I want you to ask Eldrazi for the gold next. And I want it now. We're gonna go and we're gonna handle this green dragon. We're gonna handle it like we mean it. Right now, we got to hurry.
That's fine.
And then I'm gonna have to ask you to tell him to take us to the gold. And he'll know, because I know that is the gold dragon we need. He's not good either. I don't know why or what happened to him, but he is evil. And he's the biggest fucking gold dragon I have ever seen.
We'll do it.
He pulls out his axe. Or his hammers. And he sets them down and he pulls out his old axe. And he lays it down. And he says, "You see my axe? I hit it as hard as I could. And I can hit really fucking hard. It did nothing. Nothing to that dragon. He is not a dragon. I don't know what he is. But he has my city."
Then we finish here, and we go and we take it back.
And we will take it back.
Find your friends and let's go. I don't have much time left in me. And then we'll go back to Savari and Hades.
All right.
Lassic tells you guys, please feel free to come back anytime with your friends. I wish to know more. I love knowledge, especially of this realm, and the more travelers that I talk to, the more places that I can go. Please feel free to wander around. Take anything you want from here. It is all on the house currently. All we ask for is tips. And be very careful. I have a way of seeing changes in magical energies, which is why, my lady, that I knew what you were. Your disguise is flawless. Do not take any kind of doubt in your abilities.
Thank you, because I'm not used to somebody just seeing what I am.
I can imagine, but remember, I can see many things. And he turns his monocle and it turns red at the top. If you take a close look at it, which he's not going to hide it, you can almost see an elemental in that monocle. And every time he clicked it, you saw a water elemental, an air elemental, a fire elemental, and he just kind of smiles, bows, and says, "Please, I must go."
Do you have a moment? Just one.
Very quickly.
You said you've traveled different planes, different realities.
Many.
Have you come across any other warlocks just want to be human?
I have come across many warlocks. Humans, Tiefling, even one dwarf warlock. It was quite strange. Many demons were involved. Is there a specific name or
The Hedron. Lordran.
the Hedron? I will say.
Thayish like me.
I will. I tell you what. I will look into my past, and I will be sure to pull any memories that I have of that.
Thank you.
Like I said, I have traveled far and for many, many, many days. So it is hard for me to remember exactly and precisely everything.
Of course,
But
thank you.
I will look closely. Savari, would you ask me of anything?
No, I'm okay right now.
Very well. I must go.
Thank you and goodbye.
Very good. Okay.
Well, that was unexpected.
You are a very trusting witch.
What do
It's
you
gonna get
mean?
It's going to get you in trouble one of these days, I think.
I am hardly trusting.
Right. Let's go. Let's head towards the temple. Savari's just kind of like, you pretty much just spilled everything. Yeah. He's just kind of like, it's the whole mistrusting thing coming out.
Oh yeah, totally.
As it should.
You ain't got to
As it
explain your
He
role
looks
play
like,
here,
he
buddy.
looks a little. What's that?
You ain't got to explain your role play here. Just role play it out. It's all good.
Exactly.
Yeah, he looks very perplexed as we're walking.
As a
Look-
wood elf from Cholt would.
Yeah.
Like, literally. So,
Figured if he's a dead elementalist, he might know something.
So
Or,
what? You have three of those
Planewalker.
things, right?
what's
yes,
that?
and certainly not drinking one.
Yeah, you need to talk more into Mike, babe.
Sorry.
You're lower than
Sorry.
everybody.
I am so sorry. I'm trying. I'm trying to, like...
It's hard because of how you're placed with it, seeing people, and we're here. And
Right, that's what I
it's-
mean.
yeah.
Like, I'm trying to look
Yeah.
at everybody, and I like to move
all-
when I'm talking.
It's all good, man.
Emotes.
I do. I emote
He's
myself.
closet Italian.
Uh,
We can't help it. We talk with our hands.
it's true, but I'm like completely Irish. I guess they talk with their hands too, but
Yeah, no, they talk with their
Yeah, like
hands.
this.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, exactly. So as you guys come back out of there, I'm assuming you're going to move back out into the Great Hall. It's still hustling and bustling. There's people handing out flyers for the arena.
Is there?
What's that? Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Is there some sort of a thing, like, I know out of character in the Underdark cities and that there's like water clocks and stuff like that, or magic lights that simulate daylight and that. Is there something like that there to kind of denote the passage of time?
Yes.
Okay.
At the very top of Cholt, when you look up,
Mm-hmm.
there is a bright light in the sky.
Okay.
And you're assuming that signifies that it is daytime outside.
Okay.
So right now it is a bright light up in the sky, like up in the where the top
Noonish.
where the top of the cave would be. There's a bright
Yeah.
light.
Okay.
Okay. So
And-
it's supposed to stay
And
ish.
yeah, as long as you guys keep paying attention to it, it'll change obviously. So I'll
Okay.
if you want to look at it again, I'll let you know.
Okay. Just trying to figure out when in 4 hours is because we want to go to the temple, but we want to be able to get back in time for whatever we're going to be doing.
Oh yeah.
Sound about right?
So yeah. So as you guys come out, the hustle and bustle still going on. There's people handing out flyers. There's one guy.
Take one.
Okay, so you take a flyer, and the guy's like, "Oh, it's gonna be a big prize. I tell you what, it's gonna be the biggest prize what this Undertroll has ever seen. We've had artifacts lost long ago. This is going to trump them all." Some people are saying hundreds of thousands of gold pieces. Some people are saying a weapon, a ring, some form of artifact that only the great Artemis himself can bless you with. And they're saying that he is going to be there. Or she. We're not really sure. But please, please, if you want to test your mettle, that's the place to do it.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, my lady and sir. As you guys look down towards where the temple was at, you see that it is completely guarded. Tooth and nail.
Okay. How are they armed, the guards?
In the most ornate magical items that you think you've ever seen in your life. Almost.
That's
as-
Talking like plate mail, shields.
and probably artifact weapons just like yours.
that is impressive.
And they are all green-skinned dragonborns.
Of course.
His kids, right?
Roll perception. It's my favorite roll tonight.
10.
19.
Okay, so with the 19, Savara, you notice that when you look at one of the guards, you see movement in their chest armor, but not. It's almost like it stuttered.
It stuttered.
Yeah, like almost like they were simulating breathing, but something happened, and they had to catch back up.
Huh.
If
That is interesting.
no, I'll just leave it up to you.
Just kind of looking at them just magically, examining them magically.
If you look at him with your detect magic spell, it is working again ever since he
Good.
switched his monocle off. You notice that they are gleaming with magical light.
Arcana to see if I can figure out what manner.
Yeah, go ahead.
21.
Okay, so with the 21, that's a really good roll. Their armor is very magical. Their weapons are extremely magical, almost to the point where you think they might be sentient. Their skin is magical, and you can almost get the idea that maybe they themselves might actually just be a magical creature.
Magical construct.
Right. But you can't really see it past all the weapons and armor that they're carrying. It's really hard to pick out. So it's you kind of want to lean that way, you know what I mean? But you just can't really make the determination to say, "Hey, wait a minute, those are constructs."
I will say in Drowish, they might not be real creatures.
They look right at you.
Let's move along.
We're going to be now talking mentally, she said to him mentally. Sorry if you hate it, however.
And
Oh.
to yourself, Hades, you think that there is no way that they heard you say that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's absolutely no possible fucking way that they ever would have heard you say that.
This is where we're talking mentally.
Mental talking.
Or we could just not talk at all.
Damn, son. Okay, so
I don't think they actually heard you.
I'm gonna go back to Kratos and Addy and Ulfgar real fast. So Ulfgar's up. He's got a very serious look on his face.
Let's go find them.
And he's like, "All right, y'all ready?
Yeah, ready.
Let us go then, please." And he walks out, and he's like, just for as serious as a little guy can look, he looks like he's serious.
Well, guys can look tough.
Yeah, and I mean, Ulfgar is one sinewy little dude.
He might be like 3'10", but you know he weighs like 200 pounds. You know.
Yeah, he's a boulder.
Poor Ulfie. We're gonna look for him. We knew what they went out looking like, so.
Okay, yeah, you guys are walking out. It seems the hustle and bustle is pretty busy.
I'm going to
goes-
assume that they're going, since our interests are with Artemis, I'm just going to eyeball for the temple.
Okay, like I said, like when you come out to the middle hallway, you look, and you can see the spire, and it's got a green glowing light at the top, and it, when you look at it, you can get the image of like a wings, like hovering over it, and like stretching out. When you look at it, you just see a green light.
I don't get the fancy shit.
Well, you're not of dragon blood.
Oh, thank God. Thank you for small favors. Keep going.
I'd
I
say
mean,
anything.
Okay.
Walking.
Now, Wolfgar is like just deadpan, like he looks, sees it, just walks.
1,000-yard stare.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's pretty like dead set.
we're gonna keep looking for them.
Fuck, I don't have. I don't have a religion. I shouldn't say religion.
What are you trying to roll?
I guess it would be religion.
If it's
Or
anything,
history.
if it's
History.
anything dealing with dragons, you can roll it.
That's what I want to shoot for. Is I want to shoot for any of the shaman stories that I might have heard about. Purebred dragons, pure blood dragons, rather.
You can roll it, and you take a +10 to that because of the totem.
I'm gonna roll, and then I guess I'll explain what I'm asking. 23.
Okay.
So, my thought is this, and this is without any of the information that these guys got. When Eldrazi's dad spoke to us
Okay.
and was explaining what he would about Artemis and about Undercholt, I am trying to figure, after having seen that shadow of wings up there and everything here going from being like a peaceful, from what Eldrazi essentially wants, for everybody to be like, where everybody's just getting along and there's dragons and people and doesn't matter, everybody is just okay, to it becoming this weird facsimile of it, where there are servants and such. Is there anything about dragons becoming their surrounding? Like, I know that sometimes when they die, they cast themselves into their land, or they choose to cast themselves in, so that they're just perpetually a part of it.
They become statues and whatever, like monuments.
Like they,
for their
yeah,
land.
they like the red dragons become volcanoes
Right.
and shit like that. I mean, if there's any sort of vibe, like it's a possibility, that's just the thought that he's going with.
You know that with a 23,
Yeah.
you know that with the totem, passing images, that some dragons do that. You know that the oldest of dragons, they do not really like to do that too much because they've reached such an age where knowledge becomes their goal, and the more they have, the better off they are. So you see that, like, you see Artemis, you see Dravix, you see Kissick. They are on a different level of those dragons. In fact, the image that the totem imparts to you is of Kissick back with Dravix. So it's not the Kissick that you saw. It's a different Kissick. He's a human instead of an elf this time. And he's saying no. And you assume he's talking to Dravix. He's saying, no, you cannot have all the dragons united. There has to be an evil. There has to be. And then it kind of just blurs out. And you see that some of the ancient reds give themselves to the world and to the well, what do they call it? The weave, and they just kind of blend in with magic, and they become volcanoes. They become fire rivers. You see blues becoming ice lakes. In fact, the Sea of Moving Ice you think is actually an ancient white dragon that is literally just the Sea of Moving Ice up in Icewind Dale and stuff. You see this, but you also see older dragons refusing that, staying old, and you see Artemis trying to find a way to not give in to that, doing everything he can to prolong his life farther, to gain more knowledge, to whatever it takes type of dragon. Like, he just does not want to give up. And you see it start as it wants to be good, but it starts going dark, and then he starts to lose himself a little bit, and then just the totem kind of just wivels out, and that's what you're
Just
left
kind of
with.
phrase.
Yeah,
at the
that's what
end.
you're kind of left with dragon history so much.
Okay.
Which
Damn.
a 25 you would have learned a way lot more. Like, you would have
Thank
been.
you for the
Fire!
23.
Yeah, like, I mean, you learned a lot, but you would have been like, oh, I know the answers.
All the answers. All
Okay.
of them.
You just like, just so you know, like, out of game, the dragon totem is literally the history of dragons.
That's amazing.
Like that totem literally captures their spirits. So like I didn't know, I couldn't really get across in the messages with you guys, but that when Dravix was there, you literally thought it was actually Dravix talking to you. Like,
Right.
it is, and it might be.
Yeah, I definitely see. I got that intent.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like it's hard to tell when you're like, in a message, it's really hard. But like, if we were to do it in role playing wise, it would have felt like like the totem pulls you all in, and then that's who you're talking to is Dravix, and he's alive in that totem. Like, it captures his essence and basically holds him there, and they accept that, just like all the other dragons. Like the adamantium dragon that was with Charon, he's in there, and that's him. Like, he accepted that because it was the only way he could survive, because all the adamantium dragons are dead. So he was like, no, I want to live. I want to learn more. So just so you know, out of game, like, that's what your totem can actually do. Like, your totem is very
That's
powerful,
impressive.
and you should probably use it all the time. But be careful,
go
because it
totem.
might take you.
You go totem.
There's always a give and take.
I had a really bad feeling that I know what's going on. A couple of options.
Yeah.
Are any of them good?
Oh God,
No.
nothing is good here.
No.
No.
You know, the only thing that's good around here is Addie. It's the closest thing we got to good.
Now, see,
And I'm only
And that's
natural
even
good,
pushing it a little
so-
bit. That's even pushing it a little bit.
you guys know that Lassic was genuine. Like, he was literally being genuine with you. Like,
I think we know him. I think that's the same guy we know.
I'm going to assume
mean,
you
you-
guys are moving down this way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're walking.
We'll just assume that you guys go through. You see the Great Hall. You come into the Great Hall. It's fucking immersive. There's all kinds of shit happening. You see the flyers for the arena. Kratos. Ulfgar takes one, reads it, just joke. Keeps on walking.
Joke as in you could destroy it in 5 seconds.
And
or-
the guy's like, "Well, it's not such a joke, little dwarf." And you see Ulfgar look at him, and his eyes kind of flash white. Who you calling little? And the guy just like,
Oh, shit.
"Here's a flyer for you." And Ulfgar just keeps walking. There's people trying to pander shit to you guys, like bread, wine, food, cheese, whatever. Like, yo, you guys want some grub? You guys want some food? You guys want some food? If you guys roll perception,
Yay! I do have that.
that's my
stat if I
favorite
can
roll of the night. We're just gonna have perception night, okay?
Stop it! Because I have nothing that gets
One.
perception. Nowhere.
25.
Okay, well, 25.
damn you.
You
Critical failure.
Yeah. Well, critical failure just tripped, fell on his face.
I hope I fell on her.
Ulfgar looks like
Oh yeah.
There's
Fell
so-
on Ulfgar.
There's so much food.
you see Hayes and
I'm very excited about this.
Savari coming right out of this room. Like,
Mhm.
you see them, and you can hear the every so often the thunder, and it sounds eerily familiar to you
No.
guys.
No. No.
What are the chances it's just a thunderstorm back there?
There's no chances. No.
Hades and Savari, you see them coming too.
I'm hard to miss.
Let me put you guys on the map here real fast.
Just saying. Hard to
She
miss.
might be teeny tiny, but you know.
Covered in full plate and a tower shield. I stand out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I stand out. This is not going to work out, by the way.
I gotta change your. Hold on. Let me change.
Oh, no. I won't be able to control anybody. This laptop died.
Oh no.
Yeah, it can't connect to the internet. I'll restart it while we're sitting here.
Okay, well I'll just control you guys.
Yeah, you're fine.
Let me find Ulfgar's.
This computer's working. So we can at least see ourselves.
Fascinating place, isn't it?
I'm gonna ask one of the people handing out the flyers. So you're talking about the prize? What's it supposed to be?
Well, no one really knows. No one really knows. The last prize was the most beautiful sword that anyone has ever seen. It.
More beautiful than what now? Like, how beautiful on a scale of 1 to us?
And he's looking around. He's like, "I've seen a lot, sir. I've seen a lot of axes. I have never seen an axe
I've got quite the axe.
from
He is
your axe is quite nice.
a great axe.
It's a very firm axe.
It's tight. It's very
It's high.
it's very
tight
sculpted. It looks
Ornate.
bounce.
Svelte,
Could we
if you
bounce
will.
copper pieces off of it?
It looks firm.
You have a firm axe.
Yet warm.
It's clear, which is a good thing.
Love me a clear axe.
And my lady, your mace is beautiful.
It's got such a nice bulbous
And you
head.
see him kind of take a he takes a monocle,
Oh, smack.
puts it over his right eye, and he's like, "Oh my, your armor is that ironwood?"
Please don't touch it.
No, I would never do such a thing. Is your armor ironwood? Listen, are you
I'm not ironwood.
your scales? Your scales are every color. What? And he kind of like takes his monocle off, like
You all right?
I've never seen. I've seen many. You know what? I'm not going to ask any more questions. Can you guys please do the arena?
I'm in.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I have never seen anything like you.
I need
sir.
no
And
convincing.
your mace, my lady, it is something very special.
Thank you. I think it's pretty special too.
There was a lady that came by here earlier, and she had a sword, and it was a beast. It was like a displacer beast thing. Are you familiar with displacer beast?
No.
Do you know what a displacer beast
I
is?
have Arcana. Can I roll it?
Yeah, you can roll it.
Fuck yeah.
You can roll too, Al. Just general knowledge. You'll need a really high score though.
20.
Okay, you know.
Natural 20.
Oh, you cock.
So you just cleaved off this guy's
God
head.
damn.
Roll that on perception, by the way.
So you both know, like, yes, you know what a displacer beast is.
Yeah.
From
Yeah,
a
we
different
do,
plane.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, she had a displacer beast just following around, and it looked at me like when I looked at it, I thought it was gonna fucking eat me.
Did it wave at you or anything? Like give you a little.
Yeah, it waved at me as in like, "Hey, I'm gonna eat you."
I mean, that's rude. It doesn't know you.
I think it knew me.
Does it know you?
I don't know.
Do you know it?
Listen,
I keep picturing one of those what are they called? The gay realtors from like $1 Million Listing talking. Basically.
So what I'm trying to tell you is that when I looked at it, I swear to you, like it knew me.
Like it knew who you were.
It knew everything about me.
I mean,
I
maybe
felt
it
that
does.
it knew me.
Maybe it does.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
You know, magical things.
It's a hard
do
thing
that,
to find
though.
when you lose it. Trust
Magical
me.
things do that. Sometimes they know you. Sometimes
If you need a
it
little help,
finds
there's
you.
a bar right over here that.
You've been huffing too much elemental.
Oh yeah?
Oh, your friend knows about it. Is this your friend? I'm
What?
assuming. Yeah.
No. Mm-mm.
Where'd you find this at?
No, he is not. No. 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 No.
The totem cut me off.
No.
It's a magical experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
We're not doing it in.
Now wait a minute.
Well, it will be in a controlled
Wait.
environment.
A dwarf, a dragonborn, an elf. Where's the ranger? It's you. Oh, I gotta tell Lassic. Hold on. And he runs
I
off.
told you.
And he goes into the room. And
We're famous.
he comes in there and he says,
Bitch.
"You kind of." And then Lassic comes out and goes,
We're Kanye of D&D.
"Oh my
We're the
goodness."
Kanye and Kim.
Northwest Passage. Lassic comes out and bows to Hades and bows to Savari and goes, "Are these your friends?"
Yes.
That was the best yes.
That was more of a croak than a...
I know. It's like, well, they have to be.
Yes. Kratos, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Addy and
That's right.
Ulfgar.
Ulfgar, you loved him.
Do you have any more of them vials?
There's tons of them.
Oh, of course. For you, Master Dwarf, you can take as many as you like.
No, he can't.
No tip necessary either.
God damn it.
You have helped us so much and so dearly. I must say, I'm a tad bit disappointed. However, I already know your adventures.
And how? I told you we're like Kanye and Kim.
Well,
of
did
Forgotten
I
Realms.
told you I am.
He has the big butt.
I am an elementalist, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Well, you took my elemental, so I know your adventures.
Ah,
I speak to
Told you.
them directly,
I told you.
as I know a lot of adventures.
So you guys have
Does the
taken.
totem feel like it's on fire again?
Oh,
It's
mistakes were made.
they were not mistakes, lady.
I still had fun.
I understand
understand.
your restrictions on this, but you must let loose every once in a while.
I'm looking at Hades like, what the hell is going on?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I have
Give her a look like.
going to be death and I have like no
Clearly, we just walked in the middle of the story.
These two are not with you. You've picked up adventurers.
Yeah, recently.
Ah, that is so glorious. I have something special I wish for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Come. Hades, Savari, you are new to these adventurers. They are wonderful people. Please come back here. I will show you something very special to me.
It's called freebasing.
It is my it is my own personal adventure.
It's a
to
meth
speak.
lab.
I know I've mentioned lightning elementals, but
Mm-hmm.
we've worked on other things too. Please come.
Might as well.
I'm going to go with him.
I
Yeah.
follow.
We'll follow.
Oh, just look at Savari like, wow.
So he gets you guys back there, and he says, "Now and he's pulling out his pack, and he opens it up, and you can kind of get the feeling that it's a bag of holding as well. He reaches into it, he pulls out a vial, he pulls out another vial, pulls out another vial, pulls out another vial. He's got 4 vials there, and he's like, okay, and one's red, one's like a bright orange, one's lightning, and one's blue. And he says, now, for my specialty. I only do this for very, very select few people. As an elementalist, I know I told you I would show you this, and I will show you what I do. I will ask these elementals to combine. Very rare to see, but it will take some persuasion. And he kind of puts them down, and you see him look at them, and you feel like around you, like compress, like the pressure increases, you know, almost like you're underwater. And you're like, what is going on? And it's almost like a battle of wills, only this battle of wills is being played out around you. Like literally.
How's the magic going on? Blinding?
Oh no, you're off. He's got that.
Oh, got it.
He's got his he's got his monocle.
You don't
turned
want to
off.
have a seizure.
And he's
so.
he's literally and he's talking to you. I turned off all your stuff just for protection reasons. They can be little persuasive. Sometimes they're really strong. Oh,
You should probably just concentrate.
this is going to be a good batch, Kratos. You'll be ready for this. and you see him just
You
focus,
are an enabler.
and he
Adi, what the hell is going on?
And he, like,
Sit
palms
back
his
and
hands,
relax.
and he-
It's gonna be a ride.
he calms down a little bit, and you see him just, and you see all the elementals lift out of the vials, and they just kind of sit there and float, and he kind of looks at each one, and they start to swirl together, and he takes a vial, and he just picks it up, and he corks it, and he kind of shakes his head, and he goes, oh, those might have been the 4 strongest elementals that I have ever dealt with. However, please enjoy this. Do not fear. I have mastered my profession. I guarantee you nothing bad will come of this. If anything, it will bring you all closer together. Except for you, young Ulfgar. And Ulfgar kind of looks at him and, what? And, what exactly does that fucking mean? I believe I do not have to explain it to you, King of the Iron City.
Sick burn.
And Ulfgar is-
Shots fired. He still will take 13 lightnings. Stat.
Yeah, he just kind of.
I'm gonna need a quick.
You kind of
Baker's
see him
dozen.
go over, and he just kind of grabs them, puts them in his bag. I'll be taking these.
He gets the bigger bottle.
And,
Had him a
he takes
had
the
him a
rock right
flask
off the
in case he needs. He just pour it in. Yeah.
Lassic tells you, I know you have heard of the arena, I'm sure.
Oh yes.
I highly suggest that you take part in it. However, it is on an individual basis.
Oh.
You will not be a group. And young Kratos, I know you are strong. And Adi, I know you are willful and powerful, and you're a goddess. Hades, you seem to be very gifted
Crazy.
in your abilities. Savari, your bow alone would carry
She's
you.
like, yes, I have ice cream too.
But I must tell you, the arena is those that are most powerful. Dragons are not the worst thing that walk these plains. There are things greater than them. And this arena will bring them.
Is the green dragon gonna show?
No one has
Rumor has that he'll be there.
no one has ever seen Artemis. Artemis is a very old dragon. I have read tomes, and he reaches in his pack and he pulls out a book and he says, "My dearest Addy, I know you've read many books, but this book no one has read but me. I wish to give this to you."
Oh, you've just become my new best friend.
She can't read. She pretends.
Punch you so hard in the face.
He says, this book talks of a once long ago dragon who helped with another dragon create this place. It does not mention names, but Artemis is definitely one of them.
I think we know the names.
Thank
Yes,
you. Thank you. I would love to add it to the collection.
I am sure. As knowledge is power, those of only that have read would know.
Exactly. Thank
He
you.
kind of
Thank you.
glances to Kratos and Ulfgar like,
Yeah. Hey, he's just like nodding, like, yeah, what is idiots that don't read? Clearly, reading's a female trait.
I zoned out as soon as you start talking about books. Completely. So I'll go right to the source.
So he
That's
said
the subliminal phrase that just makes you go unconscious, huh?
Yep.
he hands you that vial, and it's it's all 4 of the elementals, and you can see them swirling around in there. And they don't look angry. They look completely happy. They look satisfied with what they're about to learn. And he again mentions, like, I know what you saw looked very cruel. I pulled them out of their existence and brought them together. But please understand, these elementals are trapped where I get them. They are learning through you, and you will learn through them. I promise you that nothing will come of this. No bad, no ill will is ever intended. And I know because I myself have partaked in these. Because
Most dealers try their own drugs.
I will always try my product before I push it.
I'm sure you will, Mr. White.
Push it real good.
What's his name? El Chapo.
Oh, John.
Heisenberg.
Can I show you something, too?
Yes.
I'm going to show him that ring with the Dijon of Wind in it.
He grabs it and he holds it and he's turning his monocle and he goes, "Oh, this lady." He says, "Do you know what this ring does?"
I think there's a powerful elemental in there. Not like powerful, but semi-powerful.
This is no elemental. It is a Dijin
Oh.
or a genie or cloud god or whatever you wish to call them. They very powerful. Where did you get this?
Dragon turtle.
Yeah. Dragon turtle.
You have slayed a dragon turtle? You are most powerful. This is a feat that even myself would struggle with. Alone, of course.
I mean, of course. Yes, that's where.
And when you look at
With
him,
DC 35.
you start to realize like he's got a lot of rings
Yeah.
and stuff on, and he's got a necklace on. Like if you take a closer look at Lassic, which you've never really done because you've always been like, he's trying to hand me a storm elemental to huff. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, this dude's
You-
a pusher.
Yeah, you see him like he's decorated in some.
I pretty
magical
much
shit.
picture him as a decked out version of oh god, the slave owner from Gladiator, the heavier dude that
Right, yeah.
owns Maximus.
Right, only he's not.
yeah.
He's very skinny and slim,
Yeah.
but yeah, exactly. Like he's just very
Wits
nicely
about him
dressed.
and-
Yeah.
He's just got that ear about him where he knows. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't have to know, but he knows. Like he's got you.
He got it.
He knows that the curiosity of having a lightning elemental in a vial this big is going to already capture you, especially because what you guys in Faerun would know of elementals, there's no way to fucking do that. There's no way to take even controlling an elemental takes every bit of concentration that you can imagine. But he just asked them to go into a vial, and now you're huffing them. Like, wait, what? And the elemental agrees to enter your mind and expand it or whatever.
Right.
So,
Are they sentient?
elementals?
Mhm.
Are you asking us, Kratos?
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Very much so. Elementals are,
I shouldn't say sentient. Are they that word that you told me before, Addy, where they have feelings?
The word I told you before where they
Mhm.
have feelings.
Sapient, but like
But Kratos is stupid.
I was like,
yeah,
what is he
Kratos
talking
is,
about?
Kratos
Okay.
is down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You're up
forgot.
here.
Addie's up there.
are they that? I mean, I don't care.
Yeah, yes.
I'm
No,
just-
no, yes, young Kratos.
I mean, I'm thinking
Lightning elementals are
the
like
Jinn
me.
versus.
Oh, Jinn are different.
Okay, I thought they were elemental creatures or something.
They are, but they're on.
Practically gods.
Yes, exactly. Yes, Hades. A Dijin would be an air god, or whatever.
Which
Like
is what
a-
that one is.
Would it be like?
No,
Would it be
Thought he
like
was of wind, wasn't he?
he's of. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, he is air. Yeah.
Like the Red Knight, like Tempest's daughter.
Yes. Very similar. Yes, Dijin are very, very, very smart and wise, and to have a ring.
And dangerous.
But dangerous on their own. But to control them with this ring is literally what binds this Djinn. He will not disobey you, I promise. If you find his... They are tied to the heirlooms, so to speak. This is his heirloom. To find this is very rare. So, you'll have him by the balls, so to say.
Perfect. Thank you for looking at that.
Yes. But to answer your question, they are in elementals. Let me tell you, elementals are like us, but they speak a different language. You know what I mean? They come from a different plane, each one different, so they each act and behave differently. Fire
Right.
elementals are known to be wild and just energy, which is good. Not known as evil, but they are misunderstood. Trust me. Not all fire elementals are evil. Magma elementals, another version of a fire elemental. Very placid and calm. Very weird, right? I'm sorry to bore you with elemental
No, it's
talk.
interesting.
I tell you,
Fascinating.
I must pack up for the day. It is getting close to the arena time, and we must hand these out during the battles. If you do join the arena and you wish to do it, I ask you, only one of you go. Because it will bring out the worst in everyone. The arena is not a joke. This arena is something to behold. It will test every limit of your soul, every limit of your character. I promise you, it will be a challenge, no matter how strong you think you are.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. And it's good to see you again, and I'm glad you survived. I have to pee. Right out the window.
I get my ring back before he has to pee.
I just nod.
Right?
To him. Yeah, I just nod to him.
I definitely don't want that going into the bathroom and or his pocket.
Right.
Well, it's
Well,
not going in his pocket.
that's what I was thinking too.
It's not that kind of ring.
He has jewelry everywhere, Hades. I'm just saying. He's
And
got
how do we know?
Well, you can see visibly. Addie's a good girl. Leave her out of the sexual thing.
Oh, we can definitely. Oh, sorry.
Poor Addie. Poor Addie. Okay, so who wants to go in the arena?
I'll kill everything.
Like, have you ever fought in an arena?
No.
I would not be a good choice. I couldn't kill anything.
I could kill it.
The choice is pretty obvious. Isn't there one member of our group that has been talking about nothing but fighting since we met him and his changeling companion?
Yeah, but he vanished.
Yeah, where is he?
He's probably off whoring.
I heard him in the bathroom earlier,
Oh.
and he was still there. And when we left, he was crying. So I don't
Perhaps I shouldn't. You know what? Perhaps I should not have let him eat that.
Was it a person
know.
we're
I heard
talking
him
about?
say something about getting things back in. I don't know what that meant.
I don't
Talk
want
about him.
to. I don't want to check.
Prolapsed something. I don't know what it was. We're debating where G's went, and I think that he was in the bathroom crying about a prolapse something.
I think he's off whoring.
I think he called it a tube sock.
Pink one. At that. Okay, so Lassicles,
Yeah.
he
We were discussing who
trying to
needed to
figure
go in
out
the arena.
Who needs to go in the arena?
again that is completely up to you guys. You do not have to do the arena. Like, it's just a thing I kind of threw out there.
But we like pretty things.
It's not even that. My thought is
The
that,
dragon.
yeah, if I could do it, we could get his attention.
Right.
That's entirely my thought.
And the pretty things.
I ain't worried about that.
I am. I mean, I'm neutral good. I'm not worried about anything pretty.
You're neutral good. There's nothing wrong with liking pretty things.
It's true.
I sold something very pretty. I'm just making amends.
Trey sold a. She
She
sold
makes
a,
me
like
fucking
a.
sick.
She sold a ruby about the size of, like, I don't know, Kratos' body.
Yeah.
So
For some horses.
They were worth a lot of money in my head. I
Where
saved
are our
them.
horses? Where are our magic fucking ruby horses at? Oh, I don't know. We
Well,
left them fucking somewhere.
they're outside of Chol. They're outside of the
Yeah.
temple.
Probably dead.
Yeah, they're eaten.
They're
Maybe.
magical ruby horses. They live through anything. I'm telling you.
So
They don't have a
So
good
we
tensile
can-
strength.
I think either Kratos could go. Or
Either-
Teak
either
Socks
Kratos.
half-orc.
I'm at least not concerned about talking to a dragon.
why would
Because-
you be concerned about talking to a dragon?
How should I say? How to speak to a dragon. Because who the hell knows who's going to get audience with said dragon.
It could be the winner.
If it's just the winner and you're blessed with his glory and his visit, why would he bring our entire group in front of him?
Right.
Well, I'll tell you. How about you just put me in the arena, and I'll get us a visit with the dragon.
Now you got other things you have to do.
Right now, the other thing I got to do is take care of this dragon.
We need your moral support from the stands.
It's a
Plus, you're pretty high, aren't you? Right now? Been huffing that stuff?
Lady, it takes more than a lightning elemental to make me lose my train of thought.
Last time I took 35. I counted. And a weird apple.
Let
that
me-
apple that we ate?
I'm
Yeah,
sure
that
you
was the
kept
golden
those.
apples. I forgot
So
about.
bad. It
I
was
forgot
so
about
bad.
the shroom people.
Hallucinatory apples.
I
I
didn't
have
eat
no
it.
problem with it.
What I say is, just let me do this, okay?
Do it. No, yeah.
Like, just please.
Yeah.
I know y'all want. Like, you are far more important than me right now. I need to do this.
Why?
Did you hear what that guy was telling you? The arena brings out the worst in you.
Yes?
You know why?
Yes, I've been in an arena before. I know what it does to a person.
No. Not an arena there. An arena here. Do you know who comes here? Have you looked around you?
Yes. I mean,
This is the worst of the worst. The guy we just talked to had some crazy monocle that could tell you anything about anything.
yes, we can also see through magics and turn mine off, and I don't like it.
Yeah. Exactly. The guy that we met at the front door.
The donkey
shut
Carter.
he shut Aegis up. With like
That's
that.
hard to do. I've been trying for 10 years.
Exactly, young lady.
This whole place is wrong.
It's filled with a lot of power.
They even mentioned, when we were talking earlier to one of the citizens, they even mentioned sometimes matron mothers fight in the arena.
Even worse. I agree, young Safari. Matron mothers. Oof. Nasty creatures they are.
They're
When you-
bitches.
When you build cities underground, you run into a few here and there.
Any of them that follow the bitch queen.
They're matron mothers. They all follow the bitch queen.
My reason is let me bring honor back to my Iron City name. I left them in a time of need, and I shouldn't have. I thought I was doing what was right, and it was wrong. Let me regain my family's name.
Who am I to stand in the way of someone who has vengeance to deal with? I have no problem with that.
Do it. We know you can.
No, I will. Don't worry. You've only
I-
seen bits and pieces of Wolfguard.
Hopefully we
Fine.
don't see bits and pieces of Ulfgar after this.
True.
Oh,
In
no.
pieces.
So he kind of gets a sparkle in his eye, and he walks off. And you see him go to the guy with the flyers or whatever, one of them. And he says, you kind of hear him over the crowd. They were to sign up at you, fucking twit. Right over there at the table. Jeez, really, dude? Fucking dude.
God, I make $7.80 an hour to be here. Fucking step off my dick.
I'm
dwarf.
literally flipping a sign,
Supposed to be
man.
off today.
Fucking-
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
He
Yeah.
flips it over the other way, and it says half off at H.H. Gregg going out of business.
So Ulfgar walks over to the table, and you can only assume that he signed his name.
Maybe. Maybe
Didn't
he's
so
not
much
his name.
didn't so much sign his name as like slap his dick on the
Yeah.
page.
Put his
Me.
dwarf nutsack right on the page. Stamp.
Ink pad. Oh,
Invisible ink.
I don't like this idea.
Oh.
No.
Good idea. Of the dwarf trying to regain his honor.
Of the dwarf fighting in the arena.
He
Of
deserves
any of
it,
us
though.
fighting in the arena.
He needs this more than you do.
It's fine.
You know it's true.
I'm just walking off.
Kratos has an issue with this.
So Ulfgar comes like pawing her back, looks at you. Ah, Jesus Christ. Not, no. What? He goes, what? Is he fucking whining about me going into the arena? Go fucking
Smidge.
Jesus. Like, you know, it'd be nice if you guys would have a little faith in me.
I do.
I mean, I'm
course.
ancient.
I do.
I have all the faith in the world in you, my short friend.
Tall. Statuesque. Very
Short
tall.
friend. I climb up one of you elves and fuck the living shit out of you.
Excuse me?
You too, lady.
Hey, I have your back here.
You'll have
Perhaps
me
you should not have been
sacked.
sniffing the
He-
elementals.
He doesn't want to see anything bad happen to you.
Nothing bad's gonna happen.
He
to
doesn't.
me.
I'm just putting it out there.
I'm protected. Sort of.
Honestly, I think better you than me.
We're on shaky ground.
I like the way she thinks. Look, we
She
got
hasn't
about
known
an
you
hour.
as long as we have.
so,
So,
let's let this go, shall we?
Sure.
yep.
I'm also gonna find somewhere to change back into my own self, because clearly there's no reason to be stealthy around here.
We like you your other way anyway.
It's pretty nice.
So, you guys wander around a little bit, and Ulfgar's just kind of focused in on what's going to be happening in the arena and stuff.
I wonder how close we can sit.
Yeah, can we get good seats?
It's literally, I don't have a picture for it because it's like
Preferably at least 6, or no less than 60 feet from the arena, or from where we fighting. Just in case.
just picture straight up the Roman Colosseum, and that's what you're going to be at
Okay.
right now. So, you guys, it's filled with people,
We can get seats.
and
We'll move people if we have to.
oh no, you guys walk in. There's okay, right over here we have seats. This way we have seats.
Our
We would
friend
like front row
fighting.
seats.
Our friend is fighting with like really good seats.
Good seats. I want to
Let's-
see the blood splatter
Exactly.
on my face. Here, not so much over here, more in the center of it.
She's lost her fucking gourd, man.
Red. I'm wearing red, just in case there's blood. And I'm hoping there's blood.
There could
Just
be blood.
shaking
Is
my
it gonna
shaking
be
my
blood?
head at Kratos.
We would like some blood.
I have absolutely no idea what's happening.
Do you always travel with females that are so blood hungry? You should be careful. The drow do
No.
the same.
Don't. They do.
I am not a drow.
I am not the drow. I was a little while
You
ago,
could,
but
be,
I'm
you
not.
could be wearing a normal elf skin.
That's right this way, please. Please come. You said your friend is fighting.
Yes.
What's his name?
Ulfgar.
Dwarf. Angry.
Tall.
Really, really
Tall.
pissy.
Ulfgar Ironbeard,
Is that his last name? Did we ever ask his last name?
King of the Iron City.
Did he write that
He's
shit
a
down?
little crazy.
You might have.
Very, very interesting. Is he truly a king?
You have to find out, won't you?
He says he is.
Well, there's doubt. Wonderful. Please, come this way. We have perfect
Best seats we yes, the best seats we can get.
Perfect seats for competitors' friends. Come.
All right, we'll follow.
He takes you, and it's literally like a dugout that sits right above the arena floor. So
Yay!
You guys can like look out a little stone hatch, like our stone window that's cut, and you can see everybody that's in there, like the arena. You can see there's like spike traps. You can see all the imperfections in the floor, blood. It just smells of death. Magic.
I'm a little uncomfortable, thanks.
Will there
little
be
uncomfortable.
snacks?
If you could imagine what the Roman Colosseum smelt like after
Yeah.
all the death, this is
No, I-
exactly
Shit
what it
and
is. Yep.
blood and dirt and yeah.
About the times they fucking block off the
Literally.
walls, fill it with water, and they'd have the mini naval battles in
Yeah,
there and
that's-
fucking kill people. And
Hayes actually grabs a scarf out of her bag and makes a scarf over her
Do you
nose.
serve snacks down this far? Drinks, snacks.
Yeah, I guess. You want you realize there's going to be death, correct?
Correct.
Yes, we do, I guess. What would you like?
A smorgasbord. Let's do this.
Wine.
We're ready. Wine, drinks.
Wine.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with.
I'm just excited.
Oh, yes, we'll bring stuff. You kind of hear him-
Mumbling in Sylvan to himself, yeah, not like a matron mother at all.
It's so much fun to freak out the little people, isn't it? After he's gone, of course.
So it's
I speak Sylvan.
it's starting to pick up.
Oh, do you? Then you heard me perfectly.
Yeah, well, she is a wood elf. So, I mean-
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'll stay back in Sylvan, not a matron mother.
Could have fooled me. I go over and lean against the wall wherever where
just wanna
Kratos
get
is.
seats.
Like,
My God,
what's up with your fucking fairy language?
he's an ass.
Oh, not a matron mother. Oh my god, that's what I fucking heard right there. That's how elves speak. Oh my god, that's
I swear.
totally
He's
matron
an
mothery.
Just, oh my god,
Silly
and his
bitches.
penis went in my butt. What?
It was horrible.
What?
I
That's
bled
fucking-
for a week.
That's how elves speak.
It's getting late. So it's straight up packed as a motherfucker in here. Like, I mean, there's people standing where you don't think there's usually people standing. And down in the tunnel, there's dust falling on your head from all the people stomping, and all you hear is Undertold, Undertold, Undertold. And
they have their own
We're
chant.
Yeah.
gonna get the undertold disease down here.
and they're just going fucking
That was right.
You
bananas.
can cure disease, right?
Not today.
And
No, I can't. I'm just kidding.
Damn it.
I was kidding.
Where's Aegis?
a guy
kidding.
walks out,
Getting undertold disease.
bright red robes, walks out, and he starts announcing, and it's really loud. Like, it's almost like he's got a booming voice. And he, welcome, welcome, welcome to the 25th 100,000th arena of Undertold. What the hell number's that?
That number doesn't exist.
Right.
It's a big ass number.
100,000.
This is our anniversary, my friends. Are you excited? And it just erupts. Kill, kill, death, murder, fuck you. You know,
When this is a crap to blow the whole entire city, you'll be happy I chose the dugout seats. We'll be less covered in explosions down here.
So it's like the crowd in Spartacus
yeah, like
series.
they're literally just blood hungry right now. Like, you can see
Ravenous.
it, you can feel it, like, in the air. Like, oh my god, they want to see death right now. So he says, without further ado, I wish to present your first combatants, Draz, the half-orc, versus Basin, the demon. And the doors open, and you see this half-orc come out, and he's, leather armor. He's got a spear. He's all happy.
I'm betting on the demon.
And you see a fucking Balrog basically walk out of the
Yep.
other side.
Yep.
And his wings are on fire, and he's fucking
Where do we
looking
bet?
around.
Can we put bets?
Oh yeah, there's people calling out, "Oh, who do you got? Who do you got? Who do you got? Draz Arbacin, Draz Basin."
Adi, put a gold on the demon for me.
Okay. We're betting.
Okay, so he takes your money. Oh yeah, 1 gold Basin.
Is that the demon?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, the demon.
The
Basin?
demon.
Two,
Yeah.
one for me, two.
You said, well, 1 for you. Okay, that's 2.
Yeah, she has the money.
You sure? It's an easy win. I mean, there's no chance that guy's gonna win, right?
I'll give him 100 gold on the orc.
That actually might be a good bet.
So all right, you got low odds, buddy. Anyone else? No. Okay. All right. Moving on. And then they come out, and you see the demon's just like looking, and you can kind of get the feeling that the demon, he gives 2 shits about this arena. He's like, no, fuck this bullshit, and he's kind of fighting. And if you guys roll a perception check,
Yay!
F you and your perception check, Drew.
yeah, I know.
24.
Wait, 20! 20!
There you go.
So
I
excited.
get a friggin' this perception check. I roll a natural.
Clay?
What the hell?
Clay, what'd you get?
What are we rolling?
Perception.
22.
Okay, so everyone above a 20 sees a elderly-looking humanoid up top, basically focusing on the Balrog itself.
Hit the bell. Hit him. Range attack.
You want to roll a range attack on the
I
Balrog?
don't have any
You
range.
should
Are
definitely.
you? No, I don't want to
you
attack the
should-
ball
you
rock.
should-
I was killing the humans so we
No,
could win them
you
money.
should definitely break the concentration of the humans so the Balrog is fucking crazy in here
Just kidding.
and kills
I don't have any
everything.
range except for
I
flame
have
strike.
range. How far is he?
He's within 60 feet. So you see this Balrog.
I had a short rest. Can I turn invisible just
Yeah.
if the need arises?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Balrog flares up. He's firing, and you see the half orc just kind of just looks at it, and shrugs a little bit, salutes everybody. You see him take his patch, moves it over to his left eye, and he has no eyeball in this eye.
Yep.
And he takes a spear, he shoves it in the ground, and he starts rubbing dirt all over himself. And you just kind of hear him in Orcish. I am Grumps! And he
Yeah,
starts
he's
pounding
winning.
his chest. And the Balrog just kind of looks at him like, right, Grumps. And you see him pull his spear back up, only this time
House magic.
they're both gleaming. Like, the Balrog obviously is just like bright
Right,
as all, get the
Balrog.
fuck out. The half orc is gleaming as well. And he pulls out his spear, and he stretches out a little bit, and he just gets down, and he gets ready. And the Balrog's just looking at him, pulls out his big ass fire whip, and just lets out a deathly roar. And you guys kind of shake in your boots a little bit, like, "Ooh." But the half orc doesn't move an inch. And they fight. And you see the half orc go fucking bananas on a Balrog.
Berserker.
He literally just loses his fucking mind, and it's almost like he is being protected by Grumsh himself
Yep.
fighting this Balrog.
I've seen this bit before.
And they're fucking
He's
going
in
to
an arena.
town, and and the Balrog's hitting the orc, and I mean he's hitting him like it's not like he's no slouch. He's fucking nailing him, but it just doesn't look like it's doing enough to kill this half orc. And the half orc just keeps landing spear blow after spear blow. Blood's flying, fire's flying, whips are going. The Balrog pulls out his fucking sword, fucking comes down on top of him. The half orc just stops it. You guys get the feeling that these are actually like gods fighting,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, what the fuck is happening right now? The orc makes a move, deft, shanks his spear right through the Balrog's chest, jumps up, grabs his fucking head, and just rips him down through the spear. And then he just starts twisting his head until he yanks it off, and then he fucking holds up the head. And the Balrog's still screaming, just spewting out fucking fire, speaking in demonic, death speak. And the half-orc just laughs. Wipes, grabs his spear, puts it on his back, walks out of the arena. Doesn't even salute, nothing, just walks out.
That was fascinating.
That was a good bet.
I win.
Guy comes with a bag of fucking coins. Like 10,000 gold. Hands it to you.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie. That was one lucky fucking bet. Who would have guessed we had chosen a Grumps here? Like, just out of nowhere. Did you see a spear? There's no way, right?
There should be two, but one of them is off whoring.
So, they come in, cleanup crew comes. Demon gets sucked back down into fucking the abyss. Half-orc walks off. They clean up, rake, and everything. Next contestants come out. The guy with the red robes comes out, introduces them. And introducing Ulfgar, king of the Iron City,
Yay! Cheering super loud.
versus Agimenes. And what you see is, out of the sky, an angel falls.
Oh,
Boom.
come
You see the
on.
wings spread out, and he's got his fucking spear, and his shield's on his back, and he's shiny as shiny could be. And he bows to Ulfgar, and Ulfgar just kind of laughs. Won't be the first angel I've killed. And the angel just kind of looks at him and bows, respectively. Not any disrespect whatsoever from the angel.
But all sorts of from Wolfgar.
Right, but all kinds of disrespect coming from Ulfgar. And they're fighting and fighting and fighting. Ulfgar comes to life, almost. Like, you've seen him fight, and he always cackles and laughs. This time, he's not cackling and laughing. He is deadpanned. And you've never seen Ulfgar fight like this. Every time he hits with his mace, just more and more light comes out of it. It's almost like he's just gifted beyond all gifted. The angel falls. Ulfgar laughs. You're a good opponent, but you ain't better than me. And then he smashes the angel's head right off his body.
And we cheer because we love Ulfgar.
And Ulfgar just laughs. And he walks off.
That was
Do my
unexpected.
Tempest roar.
Yeah, like, and you see this Ulfgar's eyes are just literally like flaring white off his face, like just streaming up.
What the hell?
Oh, that just happened this morning. We're not really sure either.
Is he possessed?
I thought that at first, but no.
He's kind of possessed, I guess.
Kind of.
In a way.
What's it?
In a weird way.
Was his
Different
was his
sort of
magic
possession.
shifted?
He's sort of awakening as his true self. Kind of.
That's a good way to put it.
He's becoming the real Ulfgar.
What did his magic seem different than what it was before?
Yes. In fact, you would notice that it might not even be Ulfgar right now.
Arcana check to know for sure, or
You can roll an Arcana check. In fact, everyone can roll a Knowledge check and see.
18.
Fuck no.
21.
4.
Nice.
Clay,
What kind of check is it?
just roll a straight up Knowledge. Unless you have Arcana. I don't think you have Arcana.
17.
I do.
Okay, so
Nice.
Addie, you know that what you remember from the way Ulfgar was and what he is right now, you don't think that Ulfgar is in Ulfgar right now.
Mm-hmm.
You think that it's another force driving Ulfgar to do what he's doing.
Right, to get him through this point, to get him to his next.
Right, like
Right.
You look at Ulfgar and you don't see Ulfgar. You see just raw power.
Right.
I don't think that's your friend.
It's his god.
In there. Might be.
I think Ulfgar has a mission. And this is one of his steps to get there.
So the next, the guy comes out in the red robes again, introduces the next combatants. It's the half-orc and another devil this time. And the half-orc literally looks like he's possessed again. Goes to town on the devil. The devil pulls out some sneaky little shits.
Imps.
He pulls out a lot of different stuff against a half orc because he's not about to lose to a fucking half orc.
Right.
Devils are very prideful in their evil ways.
Didn't you kill one?
No, you guys never killed a devil. You met one.
I thought we killed that one.
He was sitting on a throne throwing people through pumpkin chunking cannons.
That was the best Halloween episode.
But
Yeah, I thought maybe they're demons and not devils.
Yeah, I thought we killed somebody though for sure.
It's a big
can't remember-
difference.
I can't remember what a Merilith is. If it's a demon or a devil.
We killed that Merilith.
Merilith's a demon. It's a
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
a 6-armed or 8-armed, 6-armed demon. Looks like a serpent lady, basically.
Yeah.
They have 6 scimitars that they wield and all that shit, which is like no fucking joke that you cut its head off. Which I was really surprised that they were only large creatures. I thought they were, for some reason, I thought they were gigantic.
No, they're human size, slightly bigger than human size.
Yep, they're just large, and which is why you were able to
Cut
Cut
its
his head
head.
off.
cut its head clean off.
Clean the fuck off, son.
So they keep introducing, and eventually it comes down to the devil, which you kind of get the idea that this devil is something else. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
This is one of the, like maybe the kings of the abyss, like one of the levels of the abyss.
Religion, Jess? Can I do a religion check?
Yeah, I can see if I can remember the names.
It's Asmodan.
No.
20.
All right, let me look. I can't remember the third.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not 20. 16. I thought I
Oh,
had religion. I
Well,
don't.
that makes it easier.
Yeah.
So no, you.
Unless an Arcana check works, because then it would be 20.
Nah, religion would work a lot better for this.
Okay.
So
Spatter.
20 you would have been able to figure out, but on a less than 20 you're not going to know because they're very well at hiding themselves.
Okay.
But you do get the
And
idea.
I'm not that kind of warlock.
Right. You do get the idea that this devil is extremely old, and judging by the way it handled a half orc like that, blessed by Grumsh, like you can tell this half orc was fucking serious business.
And I'm familiar with the whole blessed by,
Right. Exactly.
one-eyed god.
Right. And what you know of like Aegis,
Mhm.
this half orc made Aegis look like a bitch.
Yeah.
Like you
yeah.
know that like this guy here was on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
And this devil made him look as though he took hits. He still didn't look like he was any kind of bit of scared. It comes down to him,
To the half orc or the devil?
the devil,
Okay.
and Ulfgar. And they're fighting in the most epic of duels that you could have ever imagined fighting. Everything that the devil does, Ulfgar laughs at. Ulfgar smiles. He welcomes the challenge. The devil's calling up Glabrazru, fucking clawed fucking demons come out. Ulfgar just smashes the living fuck out of him. He's just laughing, cackling. His eyes are glowing white. And you kind of see like an image behind Ulfgar appear. And you guys can roll religion checks.
2. I may as well. I'm sorry, 4.
Yay,
Excuse me.
nat 20.
Okay, so in that 20, you know exactly what it is.
Opposite of me.
It is the Imogen, the Imogen,
The Imogen.
the image of,
Imogen Hoop. It should be Imogen Heap.
as an Ulfgar would say, Maradin. And you can see that it is his god behind
Guys,
him.
guys.
Literally behind him.
That's Meriden
It's-
right there. That's his god. That's it.
That's impressive.
You kind of hear the crowd like die out a little bit. Like everybody gets kind of quiet. Even the devil's like, the fuck is going on? And you see Ulfgar take his maces and his hammers and put them together, and it just lights up. And he screams, Maradin! And he jumps and hits this devil square in the fucking chest, and everybody gets blinded, like just by light. And after the explosion, you see a devil laying dead in the middle of the arena, and Ulfgar laying next to him.
Can I get out of here? Can I go into the arena?
Everybody's silent. Nobody knows what's happening. And you see the image of his god reach down and grab him. And he basically, everybody's silent. The guy in the red robes, who you can only assume is omni fucking potent as well, can't even speak. He's just like, what the fuck is happening right now? It's a magical realm, a pocket realm, and you're almost positive that
A god just popped up.
is here on this plane right now. Grabs Ulfgar and basically says, you can't hear something. And then Ulfgar stands up and says, I'm sorry, but it's me time to go. And he bows and he lays his hammers down on the ground and they just and Ulfgar floats up to the sky in a spirit form and just disappears.
Because there's no saving throw against the plot device.
Addie is broken. She's so sad. She is so sad. No.
You guys all hear in your heads, starting with Kratos. Ulfgar says, "Me boy, you're a fine leader, and you are meant to be a king. Don't ever lose sight of what you are. Ever." He goes to Addie and says, "My lady, you are the finest cleric that anyone could ever ask to have at their side. Fierce in combat and gentle with hand. Remember, the king of the Iron City wishes you with him. You can always heal me." He talks to Hades. "I do not know you very well, my lady, but I will tell you this. There is good in your heart. Even if you think there is not, and you are lost, there is most definitely good there. I would never walk beside someone who is evil." He goes to Savari. "Savari, I never much liked elves.
And that's it. Addie fucking bounces.
I've only liked... I've really only liked one elf. Until I met you, my boy. You got a good heart on you, and you're fighting for the right cause. But let me tell you, if
You're an
my
asshole.
if my race can put aside its differences towards your race, then you should be able to put your differences aside for others. Remember, not every race is evil just because we know them as evil. It's better to give them a chance than to not. I bid you all farewell." You all hear it in your heads. "And I wish nothing but the best for you. It's time for me to join my family in the halls of Moradin." He drops his hammers and he says, "Please return these to Max. He's very fond of them. And tell me, boy, I love him." And then that's it.
Wow.
And the guy in the red robes is like, "What the fuck just happened here? Are we fucking serious?"
Well, I mean,
We win.
gods can't just blatantly jump onto a normal plane of existence because of rules and regulations.
But you fuckers
pocket
are making out there,
dimensions-
Frame.
Pocket dimensions
The pocket
don't have those
dimension,
rules.
right?
So he comes out and he says, "Well, the devil is dead, but I don't know who to award."
I'm walking out there. Fuck this. I'm going out there.
Okay, so you barge through.
I don't give a fuck.
And you see the guy like, no, you can't.
Those belong to us
Don't-
now.
Don't get in her way.
Give me them.
Who are you?
His friend. I just watched my friend die. I want his hammers. I need them now so I can get the fuck out of here.
This was your
Don't
friend?
fuck with.
Yes.
I scream, she said now, and I'll roll intimidation.
Okay, you can roll it.
She said no.
Just because she's
17.
short.
Wow, really?
Have TK at the ready in case we need it to get
So
those.
he's like, Okay. Okay. To avoid any controversy, these good people have said, and he starts to announce it, that they are his friends, the one that was chosen to ascend. The hammers are yours, and I must ask you all to. How many of you are there by chance?
4.
Fun.
He's got to let the friends. Okay, so the 4 of you come with me, and I will show you your prize and he who awaits you.
Yes, let's see he who awaits us.
I'll go pick up the hammers.
Okay. And he
I'm gonna magic armor myself.
Okay.
Just in case.
Oh yeah, no, it's all good. All right, so we are going to go here. I know, Al, you got to go to work, so I'm hurrying up.
I am a bitch.
No, it's not. It's understandable.
It's late for you guys.
Yeah.
So let me put you all in here first before
Trey
I
farted.
Oh.
What? No, it didn't.
Gross.
Babe, that's nasty. Can't be doing that. We got
Jeez.
Oh my god.
You have company.
Farts happen, and even ladies fart.
But
But I didn't.
Trey, you've been
Oh,
lying.
damn it.
True story.
Trey's been lying.
I've been trying
But I definitely didn't.
I've been saying
I'm
this
just sitting here.
forever. She always tells me no.
With Skittles. Skittles is here. It's probably her.
Don't blame the cat.
Damn,
How
Skittles.
original is that?
Cats
That's
don't
weak.
have like
That's weak.
percussion that comes off of them.
Yeah, they do. One of
It's-
ours
It's not
farted
a
like hell.
tiger.
It's not a tiger.
Part tiger. All right,
Cool.
so you guys are on the new map,
Okay. Come on, I gotta get this
which is
on.
down in the left corner of the map, by the way. He's guiding you through these tunnels down underneath the arena, and you come to here, and he says, "I can go no farther. The master's up in front of you. I must warn you. I have only seen him once in the last 100 years. He is not friendly anymore."
Oh, we gathered.
No. What you've gathered is wrong. He is something else. And I am not even sure what anymore. You guys notice the stench in this hallway, in this little layer
Of
here,
death.
is just reeking of dead shit.
Am I getting a dead magic feel going on?
Oh yeah. And
Is that gromancy?
in fact, every single one of you guys can feel it, like too. Like it's bad here. Like real bad.
There is nothing natural in this room.
Trey or Addie,
Mm-hmm.
being a cleric, you are like, what in the fuck did we just walk into?
Bitch.
Oh yeah.
Is this Dracolich?
If you all want to roll a knowledge
Yeah.
check, the
Arcana,
yeah, that's fine. You can roll nature too, Clay.
Okay.
20.
Oh.
Natural 20.
24.
Nice.
Okay, well, Addie's too upset. I felt it.
Okay, so the guy in the red robes,
I was going to say I had my hand on the totem anyway.
right? So he tries to talk to you, and he just turns around, walks right out, and he didn't seem like he was dead, but he fucking stopped immediately and walked out. Anyone above a 20 knows. You've heard of dragons becoming Dracoliches. And when they do, they become something far worse than what a dragon could ever be.
Yeah.
This has that feel to it. Like it has a feel of, you can feel the cold air coming in. You almost feel like your life itself wants to leave your body. Everything in here feels like it's dead. And you can feel yourself like trying to die.
Let's get this over with.
Yes. this place is freaky, and well, I come where the bad shit. I'm from where the bad shit's from.
So, we're gonna stop here in
Okay.
this room, just because Al's got to work and it's almost midnight, and I don't want to hold.
Yeah,
him too
it's late.
But
And we could probably use a certain half work.
yeah, you guys are
what
gonna
we're going into.
you guys are gonna need another legendary weapon.
That'd be great.
I have 3 now.
Right, that's true.
Nice. I have
Nice.
one.
I'm gonna make something. It's gonna be like a fucking pinwheel.
I'll
Duct tape them.
go over it with you in
Yeah.
person, obviously, but you do feel
Addie was really sad.
You
Like
feel-
she
you-
was
Oh,
really
awful,
upset
yeah.
by that.
you feel stuff when you grab those maces. Like it's not
Your
just
Kratos
like
is not happy.
it's not like you just pick them up off the ground and oh look I got these maces. Those maces were literally made by
Yeah.
Well, they're named. They're named weapons. They don't, have just a little buzz.
like
They're
it-
just
well right exactly
Yeah.
well like if you remember when Ulfgar had
plus
them
one.
like when he yeah there's just plus one. When he got them he just came out with them one day.
Yeah.
I
He just
cast
pulled them
magic
off his
missile
back
into the
and there they
darkness.
were.
Yeah, he didn't get them from.
Yeah, he didn't get them from Eldrazi.
Uh-uh.
So
well. Good night, stream.
Yeah,
Thanks
good-
for watching.
hey, good night stream. Thanks for everyone that
Good night,
watched.
guys.
Night
Yeah,
stream.
you guys are awesome.
City Lion Dog Mitch is on right now.
Hey.
Tornado is on. Hello, everybody.
Hey everybody, we love you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Next week, World of Darkness.
Next week is World of Darkness.
There you go. Night.
Good night.